Okay, welcome everyone to the Aurora, not open, but the Aurora Seasonal Cup. This video is actually sponsored, and I'll talk more on them later in the video, but if you want to find out more information about Illyriad Empires, you can find a link down in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching live here on Twitch, there will be a chat bot running around with the command !sponsor, but I'll touch a little bit more on them later in the video. Okay, we're gonna start things off. Zote versus Kilt, and this is what is this? The round of? I just saw a screenshot somewhere. We got 2, 4, 6, 8. We're in the round of 8. I believe there's only 7 players in this tournament. So, this one is a seasonal cup. For those new to the competitive scene in Faeria, you need to have 50 Faeria World Circuit points built up to actually participate in this one. Most tournaments are opens, and anybody can join no matter your skill level. So if you want to join in on some of these, be sure to join the official Faeria Discord. There will be postings of the next opens. Not yet, but probably in the next week or so. We usually end up having about 2 tournaments a month. But this one is for all the glory and the cosmetic items, I suppose. So, Zote with 2 red decks, looking pretty fine into Carassius. We've got a bulky red, which blue can counter. The red itself, we don't have a hard counter to. Actually, this is 6.8. This is also a bulky red. We should be able to fight this pretty reasonably. And we queue into blue versus red right off the bat. So the first stage, I'll explain, since I'm actually not playing in this one, I did not get 50 World Circuit points. Life's been pretty busy these past 3 months. And then I got sick during the holidays, so I haven't really had time to do much of anything. But I'll explain for those new to the competitive scene. The first round is, or the first kind of stage there that you just saw, is the banning and picking phase. So players get to ban 1 deck from their opponent, getting shown a limited amount of information, and then they have to pick which deck to start with. Whoever wins, whoever wins this match will have to keep playing with that deck, and whoever loses has to. Sorry, did I say that right? Yeah, whoever wins keeps playing the deck. Whoever loses has to swap decks. And we're playing blue 7s on Zode's side, which looks like maybe the lizard variant with kind of swarmy creatures in this as well. I see the Triton Trainer. We'll see how this goes. I don't believe there's Frogify in this type of list. It's only Phantasm for transforms, so Kilt might have an easier time getting his big guys to stick. Okay, so excellent proc on the commander. Well, we didn't need it. But it's resistant to Gary now, I guess. If that comes down with a bold bargainer. We would have loved to collect here. That's okay that we don't. We can just build up lands towards that side. Maybe we shimmy up, dump a Triton Trainer. This is a potential thing we can hop over top and transform into Phantasm for a value trade. Or it just gives us options for next turn. Oh, we're debating going between wells. I don't think it's necessary. If we're shy from stepping up to this well here, we're also gonna be shy in between wells. Yeah, maybe he was just hovering there. Wow! Okay, that was unexpected, and I don't like that at all. Oh my god. Okay, stepping in trade range, not the best plan. When we don't have easy 1 damage answers. I really like just stepping up here and dumping the trainer. That was fine. Could have destroyed this with 1 creature rather than 2. In fact, this guy might die straight up here. If this Bold Bargainer hits Gary, we actually just lost our Gabrian Archon investment for nothing. I still have a little bit of a residual cough. It was a nasty cold. Or possibly COVID, I'm not sure. Okay, we did get Ground Shaker. Too bad. Gary would have been huge here, but that's okay. We can line it up for future. This is still kind of nice where we get the 1 damage ping. Since Zote is now a little bit... With the Bold Bargainer placement here, there's not really a point in clearing Axe Grinder, unless you're afraid of Garrotin, I guess. Maybe Hellfire you're afraid of too. But yeah, if you're afraid of those cards, maybe we could just trade it off. We get to collect off the enemy well, so we get a discount, so maybe that's not terrible. Here, we are left with less resources because of the play we did last turn, but... we can play 2 creatures if we want. Bold Bargainer is kind of great. I mean, we don't want to swarm too much if we're afraid of Garrotin, but is Zote even thinking about those cards? It is a 1-of in the deck. Looks like we are just going to kill this. Oh, are we playing in trade range again? Okay, we're playing Colossus. Okay, I don't mind that. Don't decide to play the other trainer. I actually... I might have even considered playing trainer... oh, sorry. Does the 5/5 matter? I think it doesn't. A lot of his creatures are like 3/4 stat line. That would be relevant. Like, I don't think there's anything a 5/5 would be good for. I might care more about having 3 HP on this. So Garrotin's still nice here. We get to bring this to 3 HP, clear that Colossus off, and Bold Bargainer now threatens this still. Was the placement good? I guess. I guess this is fine. You're playing into Command, possibly, but Command is pretty expensive. And it doesn't save your creature anyways. Well, there. Speak of the devil. He's got a lot of Faeria to spend. I guess it's not the end of the world if he commands it. I think we actually do take Garrotin here because dumping Colossus is kind of solid. Of course, we see Ogre Battler, which maybe puts a stomp to this, but Seems okay on paper right now. We could also phantasm this. I don't know. I don't think so. Let's command. Dump Colossus, dump Trainer. No longer have to worry about Garridan. So the only form of potential AoE would be Hellfire. And that card, you actually do want to put a lot of bodies on boards. Garridan, you want to put no bodies on boards. Oh my god, really? Wait. Okay, we panicked. Well, that's too bad. Okay, we panicked. I've had those moments too. This is the seasonal cup after all, for all the marbles. And I've definitely had those moments, so I cannot I cannot speak. Oh, we do have Frogify on the list. Okay. It's a little bit late for anything now. I think we just lost way too much value. Both with that initial play on turn 3 or wherever that was, sacrificing our Archon, but obviously also that last turn where we panicked and roped. That was really unfortunate, but I don't think there's going to be any coming back from that now. Faeria is a very punishing game. So if you make a misplay, it's very hard to come back. Not very hard. I mean, it depends on the misplay. Like, if you're playing top of your game with another person and you make a minor misplay, you can come back from that. That's fine. But those were some pretty big game-defining misplays, unfortunately. Doesn't matter too much. Does it matter too much? What would we counter with? We have also our big red, so maybe we did want to kind of bait this one. A little bit unfortunate for us out there. The first match can determine the whole, or I will say the first ban can determine the whole series, and then which deck you start with is also a big factor as well, of course. So we are going to try to counter with our big red. Looks like our red is bigger. I'm just going to say our because Zote's in our player 1 seats. But no favorites. Since I'm not streaming, let's actually put up the score here. So Kilt is at 1. Zote 0. We need 3 points to win. Typically, I've just not been putting up the scores because it's hard to focus on playing and throwing up scores. But I also just forget about the scores and then it just doesn't work. Okay, this is Rush. And not a Krog Rush. We're starting with double neutral. Oh, it's Walking Fortress! Lizard was showing me this. Wait, do we not just double neutral? Okay, we do have Blood Song. I guess we could Queen's Guard. Yeah, okay, this is an interesting turn. There's many options here. We could have double neutral to lock in the aggressive land so our opponent can't do like a diamond. So we get our Walking Fortress closer to face. But, well, yeah, we could have double neutraled and play Queen's Guard. That actually seemed not bad. Unless we really want to play this over Queen's Guard just because of the stat lines we're facing. That could be fair also. This costs 13, right? If this gets 1 discount, this costs 11. It's not bad to roll the dice on that. Actually, I don't mind that risk. We're in a tough spot already where we've lost our first match. Yeah, go for the blood song. Okay, I mean, we got it. There was a chance we didn't get it. Ogre Battler didn't get pinged. Oh, what? I don't think Queen's Guard is correct. Yeah, I mean, we should play probably just Fortress, right? I mean, it's literally the same cost right now as Ogre, but better stat line. Let's just get this guy down. If this trades, it's at 7 HP still. So Celt could dump a Barbarian Ogre. I don't like Queen's Guard, I think. Because it depends what happens. He's in a spot here where he could sidestep. And then body block, so Ground Shaker can't actually access the Queen's Guard. Maybe that's not bad. Oh, we could completely switch sides here and go double neutral, Walking Fortress down the right side. That's kind of silly. This only needs 3 hits to win, is the thing. Now, if you do that, Ogre Battler kind of stops your aggression immediately, so that sucks. So, definitely safer to do that. But it's a funny. Do we rip a Hellfire? Hellfire might full clear, right? I guess this doesn't matter. Oh. Do we build a land now, step back, and dump the Ogre? I think yes? No? I don't mind that just because the stats line up nicely, but I guess then Zod could try to taunt with Battler. Oh, wow. Plays in trade range, which I guess is fine. Kind of wants to take these trades. Triple Battler. Okay, this turn was not that awkward, actually. I was gonna say awkward, but I think we actually should have taken the 7/7. Because now our Ogre Battler is just, the stat line's not lining up there. I guess we hope to top deck Shaker. I don't think Shaker would be in this list, though. This just seems really bad if we don't have an answer to 1 damage. And I don't think we do. I don't know the list entirely, but I think I would have pre-hit this. It was pretty likely Hellfire cleared both, and we would have just gotten like 2 extra pings face. Doesn't really matter, minor thing. But like trying to clear a 5 HP thing with Hellfire and 2 things on board is pretty unlikely. I guess he wanted to guarantee the clear on this guy. But also pretty unlikely it doesn't clear the 2 HP, I think. Well, Hellfire is average like 3 damage to each thing. I guess it's still possible it doesn't hit. Okay, this is so awkward now. We have to invest a 7 Faeria Hellfire to clear this. Okay, we got Bold Bargainer. Maybe we can use that instead. If we throw Hellfire here, we can't play anything. I guess we save up for Ogre, but our opponent's already going to play something. We lose initiative. I mean, I think in this position we just have to throw down Bargainer. And hope it hits Hellfire. I mean, that would be huge. Okay. Do we play this? Probably not. Just really sucks that we're gonna lose initiative like this. It's gonna be so hard to get it back. Got 9 Faeria, perfect for Devil and Seifer. Solid. Ogre into that's decent. We get to play 2 things. 5, 6. Okay, that's not bad. We get to develop 2 creatures. And we have to sustain with that, which I think is reasonable. Kilt's gonna go up to 4, 5... Sorry, 3, 4, 5. He can +1 to Ground Shaker. Okay. So, Shaker's a bit annoying, but I think this is fine. Oh, we can't afford this, no. Only got 6 to spend. So thankfully the Shaker ping is not really relevant here. It doesn't clear anything. Passes. Not gonna play Shaker. Playing passively. I respect that. Now there's Garrett. Gotta be careful about that. We've got 4 Faeria next turn for Battler. Yeah, Mountain is reasonable, I think. Is it reasonable, or do we want a +1? Thing is, getting close to face, I don't even think is relevant right now. We just need to hold this well. And building a mountain is actually taking away from our resources. I feel like almost +1 is better in this spot. Yeah, okay, we'll go +1. By the way, Ojama Mask is covering the other end of the bracket if you guys want to check out the other end. Who's on the other end? We've got Kilt, Zote, Sesh, and Eru in our bracket. So Ojama Mask is covering the Bamser end. And Zorok and Home Plate. That's a new player to me. Never seen Home Plate. 1, 2, 3. Typically, if you're new to the game, you'll notice all of us Faeria players kind of know each other. Everyone's pretty well known. We're a cozy, tight-knit community. Okay, Shaker, relevant now. Since we got the Red Devil trading into that. Okay, we have Magnus. We also have Red Devil. Is that good? I don't think so. I think we just go Magnus. Always Magnus. And this was not possible if we built the land last turn. So actually pretty huge. Magnus is always good to get down, like ASAP, because this just is a value train. You can start a snowball rolling, build up initiative, which I keep throwing that word out. Initiative is when you have creatures that are active on board without summoning sickness, so they can move and attack. If you're dumping a creature into your opponent's creatures, you don't have initiative. Your opponent will have initiative, meaning they get to bully your creatures around. And really oh god, wait, what? Why wouldn't we... Wait, what? Why wouldn't we Magnus? What are we doing? Oh, I'm so confused. Wait, what's the plan? We can't play anything with this. I think we missed our opportunity for Magnus. I really liked it that turn. We even like lined up the +1 last turn, and then we go for the mountain this turn, which kind of defeats the purpose of our decision we made. But okay. I guess. And now we're in a spot where like we kind of want to play Bold Bargainer. Okay, well we can still play Magnus. Let's just get it down. It's so good right now, right? Okay, well there's a Barbarian Ogre. Maybe it's not as good, but... like, we can't even go Bargainer here anyways. We've got Seifer's Wrath and Hellfire in hand. Just go Magnus. It is kind of cool that we can put it at face, actually. Now that he's moved off of face. So now he can't be blocked unless there's a taunt that comes down. So that's cool. Maybe holding it actually paid off. And maybe Zoe was thinking about that. He's like, okay, Ground Shaker's going to move off of face, meaning it can safely play Magnus here. Okay, that is what the land lineup was for. So I get it. I think that was a hasty Hellfire. That didn't really seem necessary, right? I guess you're more likely to dump this to 2 HP than if there's 2 creatures on board. So maybe that's fair. This is great too, because we get to taunt. Well, okay, we don't have Faeria for that. If we top deck a taunt, I don't think we're gonna top deck a taunt. We've actually don't have any taunts left, because I remember we had triple Battler. We started the game with Queen's Guards. So we actually have 0 taunts left in the deck, unfortunately. Oh! Oh my god, that's huge. We're back in this. That's so huge. Oh my god. Unfortunately, Magnus will die, but we get 2 combat hits. Oh my god, that was so risky. Going for Ogre Dance? What if it didn't hit Hellfire or Garridan? Oh, we had 6 and a +1. Okay, fair enough. Sure. Okay. That was an unlucky Hellfire. We got him to 4, so Bloodsong can't be played, but we were kind of hoping to get this to 2 HP, huh? Like that. Wait, we just win. Dude, win the game! No! Oh my god, if we lose because of, like, Hellfire. No way! Imagine! Wait, he has to go for it, right? Because he's just gonna lose. I mean, he could... Can he play a taunt and not lose? Maybe that's true too? But you're in such a losing spot. I mean, there's no way that all Ignis pings hit face. I guess that's impossible. I guess it's Battler then? I don't really see a way out of this for Kilt, unfortunately. Except for Hellfire, but we're gonna lose all of our Faeria this turn. So, I mean, you can take your out now and just pray for the impossible 4-ping face Ignis. But imagine if that actually happened. When Zod had the lethal right there. Oh my god, he's going for it. Yes! Kilt realizes he's lost. We just have to do it. We don't get it. That's fine. I respect the efforts. Okay, great win by Zod there, though. He really needed that win. And I didn't realize this was Walking Fortress Rush. And now, Suddenly, I think Zote's in the lead here because these two lists, I don't even know if they can fight this. Zote might actually full sweep. This is Carassius. I mean, it's possible this could pull it off with the right draws. I don't think red will pull it off at all. I like starting with Carassius, because there's yellow remaining. I mean, both lists, I think, are maybe okay into yellow. But let's just get this one out of the way. Tosses Biomancer. I would have thought you might want to keep Biomancer. It's a little bit slow, but your only hope is, like, building Carassius, right? Unfortunately, the starting hand sucks. That's not good. We really just need to build Carassius fast. It doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Queensguard goes uncontested here. Not a single... Not that it really would go contested anyways in this style of deck. It's gonna be little weenie guys. Oh, Spirit of Rebirth. That's new. But also not gonna be able to defend against that Queensguard. I'm happy we got to see the Walking Fortress rush. Oof, and our Queensguard can be backed up by its buddy, Kingsguards, with the combat hit. If we want it, or we can just do Bold Bargainers, which are probably better. Save up for those. Thinking about double neutral, I don't think that's necessary, right? What does the extra land space give us? We still have to produce that mountain. I guess we're gonna put it here. I think we just hold for Bold Bargainer. I don't know. Seems like we're debating it. I was talking with Lizard about this. Like, he's put in 2 Queensguard, 2 Kingsguards, and I was curious why he went with that split rather than, like, a 3-1 split down Queensguard, because Queensguard's... Like, the Faeria gain seems better. I don't know, card draw is nice to get into combo pieces, like Bold Bargainer, but it does seem expensive. I don't know. Like in this position, I'm looking to just get to Bold Bargainer, I think. Oh, did we create the Queen's card? Oh my god. We are desperate, huh? So that was 8 Faeria, and we'll get maybe one of it back. Ooh. Oh, if that hits Kingsguard, that's kind of cool. Here's a debate. Do we take the Faeria well and hit, and then we're gaining more resources, which is what we need for a Carassius deck? I don't know. I guess we should kill this. I'm just thinking, like, from Kilt's perspective, he has a combo deck. Maybe the resources are more valuable for him than they are for Zote, but they are pretty valuable for Zote. Oh, can we Maj? No, we're 1 land shy. We have to +1 and build a land. Oh, sorry. We get +1 from combat hitting, So we could pre-Maj, which I think is good. Like, there's not much we have to do that. That's like the only play here, right? Actually huge that we get the extra Faeria off that combat trigger. Because this just provides a taunt that won't die. And another body, just a lot of stuff to break through. And we're not going to get this opportunity again. Like, we're actually just going to lose. We have nothing to play. So just do it. Oh, no. That was a really good play. It would have been on 8. Not quite enough to fight Battler, but that's okay. So maybe he's thinking of Majing the Crassius, but it's so much better on Queensguard. We get more value out of her, right? Oh, this is a him, I think. Yeah, I think Queensguard's a he. Yeah, so we're gonna go Ogre Battler and just value trade, it looks like. Pretty solid. We still get Maj as an opportunity here, and then we get to combat hit with it. So that's cool. We built a desert though, so we're locked into building a forest. We can't +1. Because I almost wanted to play, like... Well, I don't know. Don't know how we deal with the 1 damage. Oh, no, we don't have enough. We're in 6. Missed the opportunity. When opportunities like this come up, by the way, I see a lot of players, like, maybe not this specifically, but... When opportunities come up, I see a lot of players just bypass it, thinking we'll play it next turn. But so often, it's better to play those things immediately. Because playing it immediately gives you pressure on the board, which gives you more value than if you're holding on to it, oftentimes. It depends on the situation, but... Like, in this game, we're constantly fighting for that little edge up over our opponent every single turn. And thinking about the future too far is... Like, we're just not going to have that future. But I'm not just talking about this, I just mean generally. I've been seeing that a lot, where we hold on to our cards when we could play them immediately, and just get a lot of pressure on boards. And that pressure, it's the whole concept of tempo, right? We get that tempo pressure, which can scale into more value than if we were to play it later. But it's a debate. Sometimes it is worth holding cards. Sometimes players play cards too quickly, and should be hanging on to them. It is a delicate balance. But okay, we missed our window. I don't really see any hope for Kilt anymore. It was tough anyways. Like, even getting that Maj play down, it's just not the greatest stat line to fight Ogre Battler with. But, like, even if it hits twice, then we get this guy to pop up on board as a 5/5 protection. But I would say Zod is favored in this matchup from the very beginning. Also favored in the next matchup, unfortunately for Kilt. So I'll be playing in some more of these tournaments in the coming months, I think. The past 3 months were just incredibly busy. Like, this holiday season was nuts for me. And then I got sick during the winter break that I had. So I didn't even play in a single Faeria tournament this season. No FWC points for me. But I don't mind casting every once in a while. It's fun to actually sit down and focus on, I guess, commentary rather than trying to play games. Focus on all of my moves while trying to provide commentary. Sometimes that can be a lot for... It is now 7:45 a.m. in the morning here in this side of Canada. I woke up at 6 a.m. for this. Which is nuts. I don't know why the Seasonal Cup starts so early. Like, they start 2 hours earlier than normal. Than normal opens. I do wish we could just do the open times. 9 a.m. on a Saturday is reasonable. Okay. We've got Baldurion. I don't know what Kilt's out is for this matchup. Counter Rush? Not with Baldurion. Keeping Baldurion in hand, okay. So we're definitely not gonna rush. We have Horsemaster. We could actually rush with a Horsemaster. In future. Baron's looking tasty. 4-5 to fight the 4-3. Or do we save for Magnus? That's another option. Yeah, we save for Magnus. Okay. Yeah, Magnus makes the most sense. We play him down as soon as possible. I don't like playing in trade range. We could get bomb slingered here. This guy's got charge 3. He can sit back. Sit back on his throne. But playing Magnus as soon as possible just makes sure that your opponent doesn't have any answers. Or less chances to find answers. I think we body block with Seifer here. Or not. Oh, we can do Recovocopter block, okay. Okay, that's kind of sneaky. Ooh, oh, okay. I like this play a lot. Oh, that's actually huge. Now we get to gobble the Magnus. Okay, that's great. Well spotted, Kilt. Not only that, do we get the gobble potential, but this Recopter dash means that we don't build the center land for our opponent. We get to build the defensive land instead. Which is a great defensive land when fighting Rush. Actually a perfect turn. And now Magnus will get 2 combat hits. But we'll go up to 10 HP. Or like plus 10 HP. Okay, yeah, running away makes sense. Unfortunately, Horsemaster cannot follow. I like chasing. Like, we can still body block and just get Seifer into a position where he can Horsemaster there. And we still have it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay, we get the sturdier thing to protect just in case there's a hellfire and it clears the copter. Sure. Yeah, Horsemaster will be nice.
Installing updates.
And then at 9 power, he should be able to fight everything except for Walking Fortress. Ironically. Ironically? Or funny enough? I don't know. Oh, Kingsguard's a bit annoying. Well, he's not going to play Kingsguard into Seifer though, right? What is the plan here? Okay, we're passing. But Kilt's super happy to see that land build for him. I guess we wanted the 5th land anyways. For Baldurion, so maybe it didn't matter too much. But now we can save that 5th land for somewhere else. Maybe Axe Grinder can start walking up and we can get an aggressive mountain next turn. That looks cool. And Magnus actually kind of whiffed a little bit. We got Seifer's Wrath in there. Ogre Balor's nice, but we didn't get that much value. Ooh, Axe Grinder steps back. I liked stepping forwards. This just meant we get an aggressive land and we can dump Baldurion there next turn. But maybe it doesn't matter. We should be able to win like this. Seifer was so clutch, actually. We might win solely because of Seifer. Because Zote doesn't have any answers to this. There's not going to be a Meteor in this deck. I think we just win. Crazy. Yeah, definitely without Seifer, I do think this list would have sweeped. But Kilt found a way. And we're turning this around, actually using Magnus against Zote. And we are looking like we might go to a game 5. We'll see what happens. I mean, Zote could find enough damage numbers here to clear. Like, we just need to Seifer's Wrath and Battler this. Kilt has 3 neutral creatures in his deck. You saw on the deck page. Horsemaster is at least one of those. So, it's unlikely that he's running Emperor's Command. Likely it's either 3 Horsemasters, or maybe it's 2 Horsemasters and like Laya or something. But unlikely that we have Command, because you would run more than 1 Horsemaster. You would also run more than 1 Command, probably. But now we have Baldurion also. So even Seifer's Wrath and Battler is not potentially an answer. Do we just go for it though? Like, we can build a mountain. It says 9 HP. 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Okay, probably we have to... Ooh. I guess Battler doesn't work, huh? Battler actually just dies to everything around it. Well, I don't know then what Zote can do. We're in a pickle. Once that Baldurion procs... Yikes. Okay, we surrender. Fair enough. Reasonable decision. And we are going to game 5, which is actually crazy. I wasn't expecting that. 2-2. And Kilt, I believe, will be favored in this matchup. Depends what Zote is running, but... It's not over. Could be anyone's game. Okay, Sunsilk Fairy doesn't provide me with a lot of confidence. Alright, 2 fairies and Iona's Smile. What is this list? Is this Nats? Nats would be real unfortunate. We should dump Double Fairy for sure, and then play Smile. Smile doesn't draw you events, but it will filter your deck of non-events so that it's more likely you draw into it next turn. It is Nats! Okay, we're screwed. Well, we'll have a lot of healing, at least. Maybe we can get a Radiance playoff, actually. That would be cool. No events. I say we Smile draw. Because we would really like those to proc. So we can actually collect. Nice. Ooh. Is that worth doing? I don't know. I guess so. We control the board. But Copter double collect looks neat. We run Hook as well. Ooh. I bet one of those neutrals is Laya. We seem like a pretty land-heavy red deck. This, and then we can dump a Brigand or something. We just played into the Amaya Merchant Firestorm. Bad play. Nightmare. Are we gonna play a Nat? We should play Nat. Like, even though we're against red, we want to get the Radiance down, and it's very possible. We just have to be extremely careful. Because red's gonna have a lot of remove. That was a mistake. Yeah. Red's gonna have a lot of removal. That was a really unfortunate spawn. I wonder if we should not have done that though and just go for like Sunsilk Fairy again. Because the potential for this to spawn in trade range of Brigand is just so spooky. Yeah, Cheese makes a good point from 10 minutes ago. The Magnus play, where he played it like in trade range, he wouldn't be able to fight anything else, any of the other creatures. Just gonna check one thing quick. Okay. Oh no! Poor little Nat. In trade range again. Soul Drain's nice. I almost wanted to nightmare this if we had the Faeria. Full clear. Full clear would have been actually pretty good. But alas. Fairy draw. A little bit awkward into another copter. But he has to at least build a mountain for that, so he can't draw for copter. I think fairy draw is fine, right? Or do we want to build a land for Radiance? I don't know. Don't know if that's necessary. We will build it. This spot can be stepped on, though, unfortunately. I don't know if... I don't know if that's... It's good for the future, I guess, but... if we want to actually have a Radiant spot with that land, it's just... gonna be stepped on for a while. Nightmare targets. Oh, barter's huge. We could, we can, no, we can't full clear. Yeah, we can. We can collect +1 flame burst. There's a lot of events in Kilt's list, though, so we might not get flame burst, but I think we might as well try for it, right? +1. +1 takes away from our draw, though. So it depends. Maybe we want to keep drawing. I almost kind of like drawing better. I actually think it might be unlikely we get Flame Burst. Okay, it is Laya. I was right. Not only that, we have Detonate in the list. Seifer, where's your nightmare now? What if we transition to face here? That's not bad. Wait, volley. Wait, is this a different list? Wait, is Kill running 1 Horsemaster, 1 Volley, and 1 Laya? Okay. That's some great information, seeing Volley in the barter there. Okay, we're prioritizing killing Seifer, fair enough. I thought it was kind of a cute move to Flashwind face, dump Kaleem, and just go all in face. But sure, we'll clear the Seifer. We saw Horsemaster, but like seeing Volley, I guess you could still assume there's 2 Horsemasters. Haven't seen Laya yet. So this is some sort of like mech red combat combo. Using the tags on Captain and Ground Shaker. And Baldurion, I guess. But Captain's really the only one that contributes to that combat gameplay. Wait, did we fill in that land last turn? What did we fill this one in for? Did we need 4 lands? Don't remember. So we got our aviary now, which is nice. I don't really understand why we built this land, to be honest. I missed if there was a purpose to this, but this land doesn't really make sense. Like, it would make sense if we were going to play Radiance that exact turn, but surely we don't build up to 4 lands in this deck. Like, Nats is really nice because you can play it on 2 lands. Maybe minus Kaleem here. And now we gotta build a 5th desert. Oh my god, oh my god. Top deck the tank cards. So we can hang on to this for now, just wait until Ground Shaker comes. And Shaker Volley, just immediate full clear. Huge. So as Kilt we're probably drawing, right? Just more removal tools. We've got a lot to play, but I think just drawing into those specific removal tools would be really nice in this matchup. We want more like 2 damage stuff, more mechs to combo, and we can just do a big play all at once. It is pitch black outside. Why am I awake? This is a really exciting first match, though. Our first round. Okay, we pre-invested that land. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think we needed to do that. I like just hanging on to our last mountain so that we can flexibly put it wherever we want. And it's just more beneficial for whatever turn we're on. But maybe it's like debating between +1 and draw. Can't decide. Okay, we'll dump the land. Good enough. It's within range of all of our opponent's deserts. Sure. I think we can play passive here. Go off and collect. Step back. Nothing much to do on this turn, I feel. We can wait. And Nightmare's a nice tool if something else nasty comes down. But we've dealt with Captain, we've dealt with Seifer. I guess Ground Shaker maybe is the next threat. Garridan? I doubt there's Garridan in this list. What is he debating here? Oh my god. Wait, are we going in? Oh, we're going in. Wait, oh, don't rope. Oh no. Play that aviary. No! If that was the plan, we 100% did not want to rope there. I guess it's fine. Nat trading into Laya is okay. I think we potentially might just get detonated anyways here. Like Baldurion? Oh, Baldurion's not a mech. Oh. Okay. Yeah. This makes more sense than Laya anyways. And then our aviary would have exploded. Good news, we're getting hit in the face a bunch, so Radiance will be cheaper. I think we want hand size to heal more. I mean, we want hand size regardless. Soul Drain. I say let him hit us in the face. We play a Soul Drain, we're just gonna lose to whatever he dumps next anyways. Like, if he hits us for 4, we also lose. So we were on 10 with this guy dying. We're on 6. Actually affordable Radiance, then we can play Soul Drain. Like, I think I would have preferred getting hit in the face, honestly. I think it's pretty unlikely he finds 6 damage. Not unlikely. He could find another cannon carrier detonate. But it's not that likely. Okay, Baldurion is our nightmare target. We throw in the volley. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. We do lose volley, so we can't fight Radiance with volley or something like that. I still think we really should have got that guy to hit us in the face. The longer the game goes on, just the more potential it is for him to one-shot us. Kilt might be thinking about Radiance, though. Like, it's pretty obvious Radiance is in this list, so easy enough to play around. We'll see. Kilt has been around for a little while, but he's actually not that old a player to my knowledge. I think he joined, like, maybe a couple years ago. Very skilled player, but doesn't have the old Faeria eyes, like a lot of people, so maybe hasn't seen everything yet. There's a lot to see in Faeria. Oh wow, if that isn't a hook play, I don't know what is. Yeah, I mean, we have to Nightmare. And we're about to get hit for 7. Well, what can we do here? We can't really do anything. I think we just have to retreat the Nat. And hope we don't die next turn. Because if we hit in Nat here, like, this might spawn somewhere where it's tradable. And I don't like that. Yeah, like, now we're dead. I think we had to just retreat and hope our opponent didn't have removal. Just go for the trade next turn. He had 7 lined up. Yeah. Oh my. Okay. Copter does 4 damage. It's pretty good. Or we just do this trades. Yep. Alright, that's it. So first game, or first round, goes to Kilt. Actually huge for him bringing that back. Beating the Walking Fortress list. We got to see the Walking Fortress list shine, and we got to see the Walking Fortress list fall. So that was the round of 8. We're going to move on to the semifinals. This one will be... we'll just continue on, I think, with Kilt. I need to open up Battlefy so I can see what's going on. Okay, congratulations to Kilt. We'll invite him back to a lobby. Gotta log into Battlefy. Let's see who's next. 0 players. Oh, wait. That's the Aurora Open number 1. Where is... Wait, I'm not seeing the bracket. Oh, this one is the Seifer Seasonal Cup? Oh, I misworded this one. It's because Admez put Aurora Open in the tournament sign-up page. Okay, we're going against Eru. Where is he? Okay. Well, we'll be back. I guess you guys can go grab some snacks. We'll have to go nag Arrow to come online. See you guys in a bit. Okay, short break. We're back. This time in the semifinals of the Seifer Seasonal Cup, as I have recently discovered. We're going Kilt. We're continuing on. Who's going to be fighting against Arrow? So we saw a couple of Kilt's lists. Haven't got to see Arrow yet, but he always brings something spicy. Something multicolored. And something red, apparently. So... yeah, I think Kilt definitely wants to ban something red. Blue-yellow is not something usually that threatening that you want to consider banning. Just in, like, power level, it's not that high-tiered, but red is very dangerous. And then especially into kind of this lineup here. Carassius, very weak to this stuff. Now, when you're making your bans, you have to consider how your lineup would be if, like, each one of your decks got banned. So, excuse me. Kilt has to decide, or he has to analyze, like, if his Carassius gets banned and I make this ban, do I win with these 3 decks? If this red list gets banned and I ban this list, can I win with these 3 decks? And that's what you have to do, just scan through each list, assuming it gets banned, see if you can beat that lineup. Looks like Kilt decided on banning the bigger red, the mono red, the real red. So red-blue also is something that's not usually that competitive. Red-yellow we can see some stuff in. So this has 33 colors in it, which means there's 3 dual-colored cards. And Kilt starting with Carassius, realizing this is his weakest deck in the whole lineup. So we'll use this as kind of a scouting list. We can see what Arrow leads with, and then we can counter accordingly. A lot of flyers, and a lot of control in Arrow's first few cards there. And sporting the all-shiny deck list. Showing off that game time. It takes a long time to get a full Mythic collection in this game. I only just got my full Mythic collection like a year ago or something. And then I've been playing since, how long have I been playing? Since like 2016 or something. Took a big break in there. Ooh! Carassius, but there's the Garridan. I'm glad this is a short tournament, to be honest. I don't know if my voice will last the would last like the typical 4 or 5 hour tournament we've been having on the opens. Sturdy. Eel's cool. Zap it. Zap it, move to double collection, or we might want to be aggressive. Okay, we might want to retreat. We can retreat for a while, and he won't get his Crassius.
I'm so smart, I astound myself.
Ah, yeah, Spirit of Rebirth in this deck. This is a weird one. I don't think I like the Spirit of Rebirth pick, just because the purpose of this deck is comboing the Crassius. I feel this just gets in the way of that purpose. And the double green is actually really hard to start off with. We have a pretty lake-heavy deck. We want to build up those lakes. We also want to build forest and desert to start our Crassius rolling. Like, in the original Crassius deck, the second forest is the last land you build, pretty much. So forcing that second forest to be played earlier, it feels a bit clunky. Not only that, but we're also running 2 deserts for Illusionist, so super greedy deck. Oh, we have double failed Maj now, though. That's pretty nice. And I think we go for it. I don't know. It doesn't do anything that impactful, but like we take 1 collector. Where else are we gonna use it? Also, are we even running at Rakoans? Well, I say that when there's a Biomancer on board. But like, are we running more Rakoans than this? So we're gonna trade in like that. Okay. Second swarm. No creation in sight though. It's a little bit bold. We now have to hard draw into the 3rd copy of Crassius. And then also a creation, but I guess that'll come at some point. I think we hold Gary, right? It's not bad to take out the 1/1. That goes to 5, and then we Spirit Theft it. It looks good on paper. But what if he's got the 3rd swarm of Crassius? Like, I would assume he has the 3rd copy in hand. Just because I wouldn't expect Spirit of Rebirth. Unless Eru was watching the stream and saw this. Normal circumstances, Gary Theft would be huge for a full clear here. Ooh. Okay, with a Copter top deck, Maybe I'm a little more comfortable with Gary. I don't know. It still is a little bit tough. We get 4 Crassius spawns. Yeah, okay, we're gonna rep it. Like 4 Crassius spawns. It is a little bit challenging to deal with. You could just put them out of trade range. Obviously, I'm thinking about something he doesn't have, but I'm just trying to debate whether Aero's play was good or not. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like probably it wasn't good to dump Garrett in there. As good a full clear as that was. And now here I almost would have liked to go face instead of clearing, because... Well, actually... Yeah, I think I would have liked going face. Make this a 7-3. Yeah. Okay, creation. We have 1 piece of the combo, but we don't have our 3rd leg built yet. Oh, there's the Crassius. We have to wait. We can't play this. We have to wait for creation. But, yeah, moving Garrett in over here does mean he's threatening more opportunities to hit Crassius, but he can create Crassius creation, and now we're away from maybe killing him with lethal. Also, once again, Kilt missed his Maginata opportunity. Which is kind of funny. So we have to wait until next turn. Arrow's gonna get to hit us for 7. And then his creatures are not gonna be at face, so we can body block. Oh, we're going for it. That's so brave. Is one copter going to be able to clear it? Because if Arrow can clear all Crassius here, he just wins on the spot. And I think he probably can. Right, let's see. This one maybe clears. Mountain here? No. Oh yeah, that just kills itself. Right. Yep, we found it. Okay. So now we just win the game because all the Crassius are dead. There's no potential for creation. And we have good board setup. This deck still has some stuff, like creation and stuff, but... yeah. I don't know. It's pretty brave when you're facing red-yellow. And you're playing all the Crassius. Your last copy. Now Maj comes down. A little bit too late. You should lure the 6/6 out so it can thunder zap it. I want to hear the sound effect. Just like step back. Zap. Yeah, we should just hit face. This deck is not working out. I think this deck is just too greedy. And Spirit of Rebirth just doesn't add anything to it. Well, mostly those reasons that I mentioned. Like, it doesn't really add much to the game plan. And it's 2 forests, which is super clunky. On top of the 2 deserts that you're also running for Illusionist. There was a potential there, though. Like, if he had held on to that third copy and gone for creation, he would have gotten whacked in the face for 7, but... like, you do have Maj still on that turn with the double failed, which is crazy good. I think double failed Maj is 4 cost? Discounts it... yeah, I think it's 4 cost. Okay, Eru takes the first win. Eru is player 1? Okay, red as a counter makes sense. The Crassius was weak going into this lineup as a whole, so I don't think Kilt's too upset about losing that one. We can sweep back with this list. Eru's got a red-blue and a yellow-blue. Yeah, it's possible this list that Kilt has could just full sweep the rest. Maybe Eru could counter back with red, blue. Assuming he loses. This list, it has some pretty solid pieces in it. Mistral Guide Axe Grinder's a funny combo. So you can... Axe Grinder doesn't check its gift effect until he's actually, like, placed on the board. Mistral Guide's trigger happens first. So you can dash the Axe Grinder towards the enemy well and it'll get the buff. Are we actually going for Copter? No. Copter would be crazy. Kilt's still in a fine spot where he's got cannons into detonates, can pull off a big detonate play. Eru can send Axe Grinder up this turn and get an aggressive land. Oh, sorry. What am I saying? He's got 3 Faeria. 5, 6. So we can +1 and do it. Which honestly is probably good. Okay. Not doing it. I think it was good. +1. Mistral Axe Grinder. You kind of play around Copter as well because there's nothing on the mountain then. I like sending Axe Grinder between wells. We build this mountain, and we shoot him this way. And then we go back and we value trade or something. Yeah. Yeah, we go this direction so we don't get hooked, I guess. Spirit of Rebirth also has no valid targets to buff. Yeah, like, exactly. Illusionist doesn't matter, Crassius doesn't matter, Maj is serious, anti-synergy. Yeah, there's just no synergy with the Spirit, right? He top decked the Shaker, right? That was pretty lucky. A bit of a pico. The double collector's really nice, but I don't know if we have enough stats. Okay, Copter's huge. That's a nice top deck. Just to alleviate some of this, not only that, but we can line up like Spirit Theft on Shaker with this play. I think I'd rather put it in the center, because you know the Copter's dying. I'd rather play out of trade range of Carrier and make it more likely we get to combat hit the Ground Shaker. I think this side doesn't make much sense. We can get detonated here. I'm not saying that's a good move, but there's just a lot of answers to Copter. Center just made more sense. Probably as Kilt, though, I might even just look at dumping Herald's face and just hitting the Copter anyways with Shaker. Okay, we're gonna go in the well. Fair enough, I guess. We have to build another land. I guess that's fair. If we're thinking the Shaker will die, we line this up, we get a 1 collection, so it's similar to +1ing on a power wheel instead of building land. But okay. I guess we should body block with Shaker. I think body block with Shaker. Oh right, he has to build the land. I don't know. I guess it's debatable, that one. We force our opponent to build the land, but he does get a free combat hit. But also there's no combat creatures. Right now. Actually, it would have been kind of cool. We could build a desert there, because this is a neutral, and then we can actually body block in the future with other desert cards. Since our deck is mostly desert. Could use a flame burst. Wait, flame burst? Just to kill this? Yeah, flame burst would be nice. Just so you start getting more Faeria than your opponent. I guess. Soul Pact. So we're gonna play 2 things. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So we get to body block that way. Shaker, nice. Shaker, detonate, no. Can't deal with the emissary. I mean, we can if we, like, step backwards. I guess we could step this way. With Shaker. I think I like just drawing. Don't really see a purpose to detonating. Oh, okay. This doesn't feel great. I don't like that. We lose this well. And 7 Faeria in 2 pieces from our hands. Just to take out a Mistral Guide? I don't like that. I like to just Shaker and play passive. We can find something better. Like, we can find a better Detonate play in the future. We're building up Double Collection, matching our opponent. Now I think Arrow can actually squeeze back. Either Copter or Eel. I guess Eel makes more sense here. It's just a bigger stat line, like Eel on the desert, maybe. Eel on the desert would contest everything. I think I like it better because it just contests other stuff too a little nicer. Like our opponent can drop Axe Grinder here, and we actually have stats to fight it with. Soul Drain. We're at 6, 7. What? We missed a heal. No. Yeah, he found the full clear with the extra collection, but we missed 1 heal, and that makes me upset. Lining up that second Shaker to deal with the eel stats. This poor Axe Grinder has just been getting pinged to death. He's gonna be on 1 HP next turn. Ooh, we have a Fanatic. Optional Fanatic. We give up collections. I think in my mind, I saw the first Shaker come down, or this is like Shaker number 2. Wait, what? Wait, why would we do that and not collect? Wait, what? Was that a misclick? Rough. Okay. That was kind of brutal. Why did we not collect? Was there a reason for that? I don't understand that. Was he afraid of Hook? I guess he was playing around Hook. If that was the case, we should have just gone for the Fanatic play then. And cleared Ground Shaker, maybe. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I guess that move was to play around Hook. That makes sense. Hook would be pretty devastating there. Searching for Flame Burst. Sorry, I realized Kilt is on this side when I was like, why would he want a Flame Burst? Oh, we gotta kill that thing. No, Kilt is this player. He wants to kill that Axe Grinder. Okay, doubling up the collectors. He heard Kilt's call for Flame Burst. And when you ask for a card in Faeria, you shall receive it. That is one of the 89 commandments of Faeria. He'll get it next turn, I swear. Arrow really needs... I don't know what he really needs. He's getting poked for damage here and there. They're trading back and forth on Faeria. Arrow's eventually gonna die if this keeps going on. Or we gotta start poking him for damage. I guess Ariana dash again. No, we're gonna go for Fnatic. Oh, we're gonna go for Drain Theft. That makes sense. Copter's good. How many treasure? We need one more, right? Okay, not playing Soul Pact. Maybe a little bit timid of the life totals. Soul Pact Ariana was an option. Admittedly, that's a bit frail. But if we're on our third treasure, we could go for it. Is that a 5-5? 6-6. Ooh. This is unfortunate. If we want to copter, we need that mountain open. Sorry, we can't do both. We're only on 9. Drain? Okay. So we could full clear now. If we want. Full clear's... It's got 4. We're on 9. 6. 7, 8. It's not great. Kelt has a lot of Faeria to work with, and we'll have nothing here. You know he's got 1 Horsemaster. Are we just gonna go for it anyways, because we don't have much? Oh. Yep, doing that. Okay, so we're just going for it anyways. There was an option to Nightmare and then step back, maybe? I don't know what that accomplishes, though. No Flame Burst still from Kilt. And 13 cards in the deck. Oh, we got sleepy music. Okay, so eats Faeria. I like stepping back Laya. Baldurian face, obviously. Yeah, sure. And Laya gives us structure, unfortunately. We're not in a great place. I think we're just dead. Baldurian's a bit too much. We could have tried for the treasure. I mean, would the treasure help? No, I guess not. I was thinking we could get the 9-1. He still had 20 life. Hammer time. Yeah, just hammer the eel. Hammer the eel, axe grinder. I mean, who cares what you're doing at this point? Oh, okay. He had a personal vendetta against that axe grinder. Did not draw the flame burst. Gotta kill it now. But yeah, fair enough. Okay. So Kilt swinging back for 1 win. Great. And Arrow's gonna try to counter with the yellow, which makes sense. I think this list will be more swarmy. Probably pretty weak to the detonate things. And Arrow's list might have some bulky creatures in it, being blue. A lot of red in this series. Okay, well, not the bulkiest creature to start, but that's okay. Turn 1 play. Turn 1 play. Oh, double neutrals. Trying to get that combat creature closer to the 2/2. Foregoing the 5 mountains to get to Baldurion. But also getting closer to Axe Grinder spawn now. We top decked. We have a copter between wells, but it doesn't accomplish much. Or does it? We go full clear 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Expensive. Oh my god, we combat hit. Okay. I almost liked Flame Bursting better. Brigand stat line, which is the one you would kind of think of, is a 3/4. Oh, I guess... I mean, yeah, we have answers to it, but... not very good answers. I guess we... humble it? I guess it's a similar case. Like, if we had thrown in the Flame Burst there... well, he wouldn't have played the 2/3 then. Yeah, just kind of an awkward stat line. The Flame Burst would have been nice, I feel. Not giving the combat trigger. I guess we can go Banquet and just drop Laya as a collector. But, I don't know, I don't want to step Laya up into Axe Granger trade range, though. We do have Flame Burst, I guess. Okay. Moving the 4-3 up. Okay, yeah, I would have liked to drop Laya just so we have that double collector. Because we get a double collector, sure the Axe Grinder stays alive, but he's a single collector. We're netting positive, right? Brigand? Oh, are we planning to humble this? Worst case, I guess. Maybe we're hoping to top deck something. This trade makes the most sense. Like, we want to clear the path for Baldurion somewhere. But maybe that's just not gonna happen anytime soon. And I think we just pass, right? Okay, we can put Baldurion backwards, sure. Yeah, Baldurion backwards makes sense. We threaten this space, and we have the Horse Master to threaten this space. Not much Arrow can do about that. Axe Grinder oh, why don't we have a lake? Copter combat hit. Makes the most sense. So, Kelt obviously in a great spot now. This is going to be hard to defend. Oh, okay. Sure. There's an answer, but Kelt gets to double collect, or I guess not, he's taunted. Should play Brigand. Get 2 combat hits. Not a lot of great pieces to come back. Okay, we have a Laya of our own now. Good for anything big that Arrow might play, because anything big is probably the only thing that Arrow has left. Well, we're on 0 Faeria. That'll be difficult. Brigand gets a free face hit. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Good surrender. That one makes sense. Kelt 2 wins. And Aru's on to his last deck, which he was not feeling as confident in. This list is probably a bit swarmy. And into red with Detonate and Grand Shaker and Compters. Not looking good. Unless this is tempo. Yeah, definitely swarm. Yikes. Interesting that he tosses Phantasm, like the one bulky piece you have in the deck. That's probably a card I want to hang on to. There's the Flame Burst. We found it. Oh no, where's our Phantasm? We can't play it anyways. Copter. Double Copter is kind of brutal. So Kilt can move up, or he can, yeah, go double sides, and this way he covers more ground, and his Copters are more effective. So they're gonna get a lot of good clears in this matchup if they have the land space for it. We can claim our Mystic Beast spot, which I think is good. It means we get to collect this turn at least. And we're actually very close to Fagora, which is cool. This is the card that we tossed Phantasm for and got stuck with, but the double Ellie actually does help a lot with that Fagora. Okay, and Arrow's got to be super conscious about Copter. He's seen this list like twice now, at least. So we should know all of the pieces that are involved with it. Copter and Detonate. I mean, Detonate's pretty hard to play around. I think it's just Copter. Just don't give your opponent good Copter lines. Crystal Dragon's an option, actually. So typically you would go with Urn, because it's just such great value. I think Arrow does not have... I think Crystal Dragon is better than most of the stuff in Arrow's deck to fight this. So I might actually look at taking that Crystal Dragon value. Because a 6/6 with charge 3 is pretty good into this. And we don't have to play it yet. Like, I want to put Fagora to contest Brigand, I think, on right side. We could play it. But we could also play Mystic Beast. I guess playing it is fine. Just get extra 2 damage to pressure face with. Does seem like Kilt is building up to a big Detonate play, potentially. Oh, we did it! Yes, Eru! Happy. Okay. Good player. Yeah, Crystal Dragon's good pick. So, Kelt is pressured to do something this turn. His Brigand's under pressure, his face is under pressure. We have to do something. One copter. The second copter's a bit awkward. Because we don't have a clean number on the 6-6. But I guess we don't care. We're gonna get full cleared. It was a little awkward, wasn't it? There wasn't a clean way to answer this. And we kind of just have to let that happen. The Brigand also, there's not a clean way to protect this. Well, actually, if we double up here, that wasn't bad. I think we definitely should have doubled up, put another creature here, and then our opponent can't really jump there effectively. He's got to build double neutral. But also, if we put like the second Brigand here, maybe we just run away. Yeah, we definitely just run away. And now we've got a 6 Faeria investment there instead. So that one's kind of tricky. We could have maybe cannon carried and shot the 4-2 over. We lose that surprise potential for detonate. But at least it protects our Brigand in some way. Oh, double Mystic Beast to block the wells. Huge! Actually solid setup from Era right now. Even after getting double coptered with a Swarm deck. Like, he sets up Quad Collect right now. Blocks... completely locks Kilt out of collecting. Has to toss in the Flame Burst. Yeah, that's pretty awkward. I'm gonna go for Detonate. I mean, we don't really have anything else. I guess we have to. Okay, and then we trade there. That was not bad. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good swing back, actually. That was very good. Only leaving him with a 4-1 left alive. Yeah, that was pretty solid. So what does Arrow do in response to that? That was pretty good, actually. We can Nightmare the Axe Grinder. I don't think we want to do that, though. That was pretty rough, because we lost all of our bulk there. Oh, we're coming back. Oh, okay. I like it. I didn't really see that. I like that a lot. Get more stats on the board with the movement trick, and we get to block the well once again. That's super solid. Okay, probably Cap 10 comes down to fight the 2-2 stat lines, and we Nightmare it. It's expensive. We're in a similar situation to the last match, where we're kind of both double collecting each turn. Oh, but we have the Fugus now. Oh, they are online soon-ish, kind of. We definitely Nightmare this, I think. But I think that's okay. Like, we maintain our double collection. We set the Fugu up for next turn. Absolutely okay. Again, we're trading with our opponent with the Faeria collection. Oh, okay, actually. Might consider Fugu. This is gonna go to 6 HP. And we don't have a clean trade on it, though. Yeah, it's nice that we lock him out of collections. If there's Spirit Theft in the deck, maybe it's okay. But I'm not sure if there is. Okay, we'll go for the Fugu, get the stats on boards. I think this line can potentially be okay too, where we get Fugu stats going immediately. We just need to find a clean answer to Captain.
Installing updates.
And now X Grinder as well. Triple Grinder! Good God. Yeah. We could just start slapping face and ignore our problems. If we can find another Fugu, that would have been nice. We do not. Leaping is bad. I mean, I think Nightmare was the play. If he had dropped Seifer or something the next turn, that would have sucked. Pretty game losing, but do we really have a choice? Like, Kilt was on 0 cards. I think he could have gotten away with just the Nightmare play. Fugu later. In this spot, yeah, we're in a tight spot. But if Kilt isn't careful, Arrow could use this Nightmare as like a tempo going face card. Kilt feels safe. Oh, we're shooting that way. Okay. Alright. Never mind then. We're not going face. Going for board control. We have a lot of it already. So pretty solid. Completely ripping away the out that Arrow could potentially have. And that looks like it, unfortunately. See how the other end of the bracket is doing. Okay, Bamster and home plate still going. Oh, we got the Moby. Don't think it's enough. Well, of course it's not enough. We're in a rough spot. If we can go face for 6, he's on 7. And then we can go face again. Ooh. But it's pretty hard to actually set this up. Oh, we could have done it with Water Ellie. We could have gone double neutral. Lake up here. Because I really want this to be in face range. I guess there's no way we're hitting twice, though, is there? Oh my god. Top decks volley literally as the flyer comes down. But it's not enough. It's not enough, so fair enough. Okay, we're passing. Creation. Ooh. Creation's funny. I guess Moby right now doesn't do anything. Ooh. Are we going aggressive? We're gonna throw this here and scoop the axe grinder? No. You know he's got Gift of Steel. You know he has Gift of Steel, right? Oh, we're going over and trading. Okay. I see the line now. I really like this from Arrow because we're kind of desperate to do something here or we're going to lose. So I like it. There is a volley in hand, unfortunately, but I do like the line. Because if there wasn't a volley or flame burst or any answer at all, then it was cool. And it was like a desperate attempt at an out. Because Arrow was in a really bad spot. So I like it. We do still have Nightmare. Oh, what? Yeah. Are we gonna detonate instead? Okay. Well, we can kill both, sure. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, oh, okay. Well, that's over then. I think Arrow doesn't have any tools left. Yep. Gonna surrender, and Kilt is moving on to the finals of the Seifer Seasonal Cup. And we're gonna set that up shortly. Before we do, though, I do need to talk about the sponsor of the video for today. So I prepared a little graphic for Illyriad Empires. So we'll talk about this before the finals get started. We're waiting on Bamster anyways. This game originally was an MMO. It still is, but now has been made into a card board game. The genre that I love to call a mix of cards and boards. This game mixes the timeless classics of Catan, Risk, and Dominion, capturing something that Catan never could quite do right in my opinion, and that is combat. This game delivers super simple and clean combat, yet leaves a lot of room for tactics and strategy, and it brings all of this to the Catan board with resource management, along with the Dominion-style deck building. And you add cards to your deck throughout the game, giving you better ways to gain resources and recruit new units for your army. So if this sounds interesting to you, you can click on the link down in the description if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching live here on Twitch with me, you can find the link in chat. There'll be a chat bot that's been popping around, posting that link. This game ships for the first time in June, so there is some time to order that. There's also a lovely tabletop simulator mod where you can try the game out for free before you buy. And I'm going to be releasing a review video for this game as well near the end of the month, so stay tuned for that if you want a more in-depth look at Illyriad Empires. Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to the Seifer Seasonal Cup. I always have to think about that one because it says Aurora Open.
Yeah.
And OJ, yeah, OJ is joining me. He was streaming the other end of the bracket, so if you guys want to check that out, he'll have those up on his Twitch channel. Do you post them to YouTube as well?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah. Ojama Mask also has a YouTube channel. Definitely go check him out. He is the other end of the Faeria content being made for this game.
Absolutely. How you doing,
Okay.
man?
I'm doing good. And it looks like Kilt is ready, so I'm going to get them started so they're not waiting. I am just recovering from a cold, actually, so my voice is fading, but I'll survive for one more round.
Everyone over Christmas and New Year's got ill.
Yeah, I was finding that here too in this part of Canada. Everyone was getting sick. I was sick for like 2 weeks, and
Wow.
this is like week 3. I'm recovered, but I still have like a dry cough in the back of my throat. It sucks.
Yeah, it must have been something pretty serious. 3 weeks is quite long.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was COVID, but I didn't bother testing.
No, I don't think you need to anymore. It's all. I think all of that's done.
Sick is sick.
Exactly.
Let me stay home from work. Okay, so I have seen some of Kelt's list. You saw Homeplate, and Homeplate actually beat Bamser in the last round, so that's super exciting.
Yeah, it was pretty tight, honestly. I mean, the first game was pretty much of a sweep. I mean, Homeplate did kind of high roll a little bit, but the other 2 games were pretty well played by Homeplate. Pretty well, good with the bans as well. Good with the picks.
Have you seen Homeplate before? He's a new player to me.
No, I remember him. I recognized him like a few years ago on ladder.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely a new name to me, but maybe he's been around for a
He
while.
did play in the Open, in the Seifer Open, last Open.
Ah,
against Lizard.
okay.
Did lose to Lizard. It was fairly close as well. So
Okay, I'm excited to see this new face to me. I was not in attendance of any of the Seifer Opens this season, but we'll get to see what he's made of. See if he can beat Kilt, who has been upcoming in the past couple years, taking home some tournament wins.
no, I do like watching Kill plays. Very nice.
And he's got some unique deck lists to bring usually too. So this blue-yellow 8th land deck is pretty popular lately.
Yeah, I mean-
Arrow was just playing it.
Yeah, I mean the Swarm is pretty nice against. I mean we just saw him play Bamser against the yellow tempo deck. He does quite nicely there.
Bamster was playing Tempo?
The yellow tempo with the monstrosity.
Oh, yellow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, with Monstrosity. Okay.
So the free attack, the 2 attack creatures do fairly well against Bamser's monstrosity, especially since he runs the vulture.
Oh, yes.
So
Yeah,
the
Bamster's a
the
vulture
2 health
player.
creatures kind of actually do fairly well against the vulture.
Right. Okay, so Kilt has Carassius and Creation in hand currently. Also has Aurora in hand, which could cause some damage.
Yeah, I think he's okay to play it slow right now.
The slower the game goes, the happier Kilt is. And
Yeah.
thankfully for Kilt, Homeplate is also playing kind of a slowish list. Not to mention,
Yeah, he-
Istanu is not going to be able to kill itself off on all of these swarm creatures.
Exactly. I think if Homeplate gets the right cards here, I mean, especially with these 2 Mystic Beasts pretty early on, it's pretty strong for Homeplate. Could be able to overwhelm Kilt just enough for him to win the game out.
Yeah, double Mystic Beast is a very nice start. And we get to dump them both this turn. Getting them down this turn is super important too. Just the earlier they come down, the better. Just
Exactly.
gives Kilt less breathing room.
He
And
does have an Octopus now, so there is some sort of leeway. He can make some time for himself with the Octopus, but he does need to find the second Carassius fairly soon.
Yeah, it looks like he's building up towards... Well, he's got to build those legs anyways, but yeah, we're building up towards Aurora. I guess a 3/7 Octopus makes sense. I was thinking a 5/5 because it just trades these stats nicely, but if we've got Aurora... Oh, okay, we're actually going to take that trade and then do the 3/7. And we saw in the last matches, Kilt has a very greedy Carassius list. He's got Spirit of Rebirth in this, and he's got Illusionist
Oh.
So double
I
green
mean, you don't really see
and double
illusionists that
yellow.
often now.
Not anymore, but even more, or even less frequent, is the Spirit of Rebirth. I mean, you do go to 2 forests for Maj, maybe, but that's like a end-of-game thing, or like a tech card.
Hmm.
And so we've got 2 forests, 2 deserts, and 3 lakes in this list.
Wow, so yeah, it's quite greedy then.
Yeah.
I mean, the Spirit of Rebirth can be quite nice to maintain some sort of value when you're trading with your small creatures.
Yeah, but in this style of list, like, the buffs just go on irrelevant creatures like Illusionists or Carassius themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
But decent start from Kelt, managing to deal with that first Mystic Beast, and now Aurora has come down. We have a sturdy position on board. Homeplate gets to play Twin Souls, which is cool.
Yeah, but it's still pretty tough against the 6/6 stat line. I think right now he's being pressured a bit too much. I mean, if Istanu comes out next turn, it could be great. Could be fine.
Yeah, it looks like we're swapping sides actually, which is smart. There was a big investment piled into left side, so we pile our investment into right side, and that allows us to push up a little bit. Really cool in this game how there's kind of these 2 sides, and if you invest too much, your opponent can just simply swap sides, and you've lost a lot of Faeria value that's actually like being relevant in this game.
Yeah, especially with this kind of deck where he does rely on the other side, the weaker side, to be just filled with small creatures, which he can't really do anything. Now he's used the Aurora. I mean, he could creation it, but you don't really want to use it on Aurora in this deck.
Yeah, it looks like he is, which is interesting. I think he has time. He doesn't have to pull the trigger on Aurora. Well, I guess Aurora's threatening to die here. So I guess you do have to pull the trigger if you want that Aurora. And he wants it.
Yeah. So there is one less creation for the Carassius, but to be fair, 6 Carassius can be a bit overkill. And especially against like a swarm deck like this, you don't have to have that many on board to win.
Yeah, I think Kelt's just looking for some extra time. He sees there's no Carassius in sight, and those 4/3s are coming up on him. Maybe he doesn't have clean answers to them. And Homeplate's got some great stats coming down now. Leaping Fugu at its 8 land count. Moby, if that's relevant.
I think he's looking to hold Moby for a while now. If he's predicting the Maginata swallow, it should be something that he's holding.
You can't swallow something that's Maginata has been swallowed by. You cannot swallow
really?
a swallower. No. That is one rule to
didn't know
swallow,
that.
which is probably not... Oh, it is on the cards. You can't swallow a creature which swallowed another one. Yeah, it's on the
Oh, I
key
didn't know that.
text. Oh, we just threw in the Moby, though. I don't think there's
Okay.
many targets you want to hit Moby with. Like, maybe the first Carassius, but we've already seen the first Carassius, so can't really
Yeah.
control both.
I mean, it would either have to be that, or like some sort. If he wants to play a taunt with the octopus, then you could do it with that.
Yeah, I think we're mostly playing this guy down as a stat stick, but it does also deal with the 6/2, which was threatening one of our creatures. We have failed, and Maj is playable with that failed. With a +1 or a 1 collection.
What would he put it on though? I think maybe the.
The 1/1? Relevant?
I'm thinking either the Aurora or the Rakoan.
Yeah. Either one is probably fine. The nice thing about putting it on Aurora, I guess, is you get a second creature over on right side. Well, you don't really need the second creature, though. Okay, well, slide over Aurora. She's not doing anything over there anyways.
Yeah, I think I think Kill actually needs to start moving these guys on the left side up, especially the 6-6.
Kilt, yeah. He's kind of holding out until he gets, those Carassius spawns. Like, the 6-6 isn't going to be able to chunk through a lot of stuff. I think he's just trying to hold out with these guys. Yeah, I think I like just staying here and double collecting. Just because, I don't know, the 6-6, when he's marching up, he's not going to threaten much. If you're desperate, I'd say yes, but Kilt still has some time, and he still has all of his combo pieces left over. I think he should stick to that game plan for now. Well, I think that's his only game plan, to be honest. I don't think he can win with stats. His home plate has a lot more Swarm coming.
Yeah, very true.
All the Battletoads and Mantas. 2 Twin Souls.
Does have the Astani ready as well.
Yeah, okay, we're dumping Astanu. And Astanu's relevant now, where there are actually big stats on boards we can like try to trade things into. Oh, there's the Spirit of Rebirth.
I think it came a little bit too late, unfortunately.
There's no safe spot to put this guy.
I mean, you can put it very back on like his no, because then the Moby is still going to be threatening him. I don't know if the Moby actually wants to, though. I don't know.
I think Moby would scoop him up, because Astanu can just safely trade the Maj. If all you have back there is a Spirit of Rebirth, I mean, why not kill it?
I guess so.
And what you can do, actually, is pre-hit with Moby, then hit with Astanu, and then hope that Moby transforms. And then the Swallow is lost.
That's
Oh, he
very true,
does
actually,
play
yeah.
it.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to play both.
He's going to, yeah, defend
Wait,
it.
is there a purpose to playing the Spirit? I guess just as a collector?
Yeah, as like a secondary collector, and then, I mean, yeah, I guess he doesn't really get the buffs from the 2 guys dying here, which is unfortunate. But he is on 0 Faeria, so
Yeah. I wonder if home plate will Battletoads. Nope.
I don't think there's any. I'm not sure if there's any place for him to battle toes at the moment.
Well, just to get the Istanu triggers.
I mean, he could trade here and then, yeah, transform the Moby, which will be great, and then after that, battle Toad.
Yeah. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. We play Battletoads now, because I think I want Moby to stay alive for now. What I want to do is Moby hit into the 7-3. Oh, sorry. Istanu hit into the 7-3, and then Moby value trades the Spirit, and then we can always try to transform it later. But okay, we'll go more passive. Give him the collection.
Biomonster gives him the answers he might be looking for here.
Yeah, you can find his Carassius. There's 4 card draws right there. I think you can find all of them. Depends what else is in the list. We got a lot of spirit. Wow.
Spirit rebuff, yeah.
We're running 3 spirits. Oh no.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. And we would have loved to have our 3rd copy of Carassius in those 4 card draws. That probably is the last non-blue card he has, is the one of Carassius left.
Yeah.
So that was kind of unlucky.
Even after that, he still needs to find his his creation.
Yeah. At least you can play the second copy of Crassius to try and defend with, but... So we're going to see more spirits coming down. The unfortunate bit about Spirit of Rebirth, you're also taking Faeria away from the Crassius combo, which costs 9 to play Crassius plus Creation.
Yeah, I think having a card that kind of accelerates the Crassius is much more useful than having the Spirit of Rebirth, I guess.
Yeah. I don't like playing Crassius here also. We could just go with Laia. Like, yeah, we do have one copy of Crassius left, but we have to dig for that one of cards in the deck, plus the one of Creation. I feel much more comfortable holding Crassius and then top decking a Creation. I mean, we have Laia. We have an answer to if we want something to defend with. Don't need to dump Crassius here, I think.
I think he was. Well, I mean, yeah, actually, even Laia kind of covers the fact that you need multiple bodies to defend your Spirit of Rebirth.
Yeah, it provides a taunt structure.
We're
Grabs
seeing
the
a creation on
Moby?
the Moby, which is
Are we going to Moby one of the Crassius?
possibly.
Probably we're Mobying the 6/6 on the left. Oh, he wants to buff up the Laia, I guess is the plan, but I don't know. Who cares? Against Swarm, like everything's of yours has Death Touch.
Okay, so he swallows the Crassius, gives him a way towards the Spirit of Rebirth.
Yeah, and the one Moby did transform, so he loses the 6/2.
And I guess this other Moby is going to transform at some point if he plays it right. So that would work well for him. It will slow. Oh, it'll slow kill down a fair amount, I think.
Yeah. Hey, let me turn you up. I think you're actually quiet. I realize. Okay, so we're desperately trying to hang on, but if the goal is to hang on until Crassius combo, we've used one of those combo pieces already, unfortunately.
Yeah. The Leia, I think. I mean, that's the only thing he has right now, so he has to kind of play that. The Spirit of Rebirth's are kind of dead cards in his hand.
Yeah.
But you can see now that he's moving his 6/6 now, 6/6 Rakoan down to home plate's face, so he's kind of realizing that he does need to do something here.
Yeah, all the bulk has kind of left face. There's still the 6/6 kind of that's threatening the 6/6. It's kind of tough. Kilt doesn't really have anything in his deck that can be aggressive and finish 20 HP's worth of damage. Like, unless he's planning to buff this Laia up super chunky.
We just have to see.
We'll have to see.
Okay, so he's gonna start moving everything to Kilt's face. He's gonna go on the aggressive now,
Okay.
which is fair enough.
Sure, yeah. Let's bring him to 9.
It puts him in a pretty awkward position now, I think.
So we got Humbling Vision that can deal with a Moby. Got our Crassius back. The Octopus can deal with a Stanu. I guess that's about all we have. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, so Astana doesn't die here, but it doesn't get wiped from the board, I should say.
I guess, do we even combat hit that Astanu? You just transform somewhere else on the board.
I mean, if we hit the Astanu and then walk the Curious Biomonster up so that he can't hit with... he can't... If it transforms the Toad, then he can't hit.
I don't like the land build. I don't know what that accomplishes. I think that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
We can just dump the Laya on the forest. Well, we want the taunt structure there. I don't know. I want to use my power wheel for more resources, just because we're that desperate for it. I think we're fine on the forest. Ooh.
Oh, and home plate has a Mirror Phantasm to transform the 6/6 if he wants to clear that.
I guess he could do that. We can transform Laya also. I guess we're going for that. Alleviates all the pressure. Although we're running out of creatures to transform a Stanu into.
It just means that home plate's a bit scarce in terms of board presence now.
Oh, we actually have a Crassius to creation here. That's cool.
Yeah,
wait,
save
did
for
Kilt
later.
just win?
Save for later.
I think Kilt just won the game, maybe. He's like doing fine, and now he's got creation.
Yeah. Like he's just saved his face. He's managed to defend himself from the tempo.
Yeah, great.
And home plate is not really present on board right now, so
I don't know what happened, to be honest. I thought home play was doing fine. And no Crassius were played. It's just the Mobies got bad value, maybe.
I think it's just letting the Mobies die. He let the Mobies die without him being transformed into a Stanu, and it just gave Kilt the space that he needed. There's still more that home plate can do. He's still got more Battletoads. He's still got some Mantas that he can play out. So it's not completely over, but he does need to get the board back again.
Yeah, I think it's too late because Kilt's on 10 cards now. There's the next copy of Crassius. Like, he's got one more copy of Creation left. And there's just no way that home plate can deal with that. He's got 0 answers. He has to close out the game with face damage. And he's lost that opening. Yeah, we can dump these Crassius. Don't care about the one that has yet to die. I think we only get 3 spawns.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, here's the plan. Nightmare the top left Crassius, so you can get in and not push 1 soul. You don't have enough. Okay. You can double collect to 10. Yeah, don't have enough.
Just goes for the trade.
Hops over first, using that jump to get the collection. Imagine he nightmares the Crassius thinking that the 3rd copy doesn't exist.
No, I think he's just gonna play a Twin Soul safely into the wells.
Yeah, I don't know what the answer is for home plate now at this point. You're pretty dead.
Yeah, we just have to wait and see. I mean, the Spirit rebuff is now kind of doing something, at least.
We had some stats. Like, all home plate can do is maybe hope for fatigue, but that's 9 turns away before it even starts.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I think we're safe to dump this Crassius. We should get quite a few spawns off of it.
Yeah, just all around home plate's face, it should be fine. I mean, there's not really else home plate can really play out here. The elemental's going to be too expensive for anything.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna play a few safe.
He's gonna, yeah.
I don't think it matters against this list.
Yeah, I mean, he decided to just deny all of the summoning spots.
Ah, I see. Yeah, he placed them on the lakes. Okay.
Home play though, still trying to find a way out.
Yeah, this game is over now, unfortunately, for home plate. I thought he had this one, but Kilt had too much time, I guess.
It seemed really close, to be honest. I mean, I feel like if he just went more for clearing Kilt's board rather than hitting face, it could have been okay.
Yeah, there's a moment where he just decided to go face, eh?
I think that was the moment where it was the mistake, the big mistake there.
He threw a lot of tools into that, and his Mobies into that, where maybe he had a little bit more time. That was possible.
That's a pretty big biomon, so I kind of want to see that go on.
Biomancer.
Yeah. Just put it down for the flex.
Yeah. Okay, the Surrender's thrown in. Kilt will take game 1. And now home plate has to find a counter, which shouldn't be too bad. He's got a red list. It seems like a standard mono red. So we should have a pretty solid time.
I think the yellow rush might even do slightly better here. If he manages to get his Mistral Guide out very early.
Oh, is that rush? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then either list will do fine, because it's a very greedy deck from Kilt, right? So Rush should do fine, Red should do fine. Honestly, that last matchup was reasonable even also for home plate, but unfortunate that he lost it. Okay, there are 2 Horse Masters, there were 6 neutrals. Always something to watch out for. Even when you're fighting monocolored decks, you see those neutrals, you want to try and figure out what those neutrals could be so you can play around those cards. Or maybe there's cards you don't have to play around.
Yeah, I mean, usually if they're neutral cards in a color deck, they're pretty pivotal. Otherwise, you would just run something from the same color.
Yeah, so right off the bat, you have to play around every card, but once you start gaining some information, you might see a Horse Master pop down. You can assume there's more Horse Masters. 6 can be a tough number to figure out. There's a lot of options with 6 neutrals. We have the Aurora start again.
Yeah, pretty decent start, and getting a Crassus off pretty early is always nice.
But
Especially
Aurora's
against red.
5 lands. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, especially against red, you're kind of safe knowing that it's not going to get transformed or swallowed or anything, so...
Well, Seifer's Wrath is a pretty big card they have. But... Oh, it's Volley! Oh, I think this is my list. I like Volley in red.
Yeah, not too useful in this matchup, but can be quite nice to have
it's
against yellow.
useful against Majinata. Or a budget nightmare. Oh, interesting. We play that guy backwards.
Yeah, actually, it'd be quite nice to trade with the Crassius. So
Actually, I would have liked to put the mountain more aggressive, and put the brigands there, so that we have the Horsemaster option to go face or hit into Crassius or something else.
very true, actually. Yeah, I like that option as well. I think he wanted to secure Axe Grinder spot before it was too late.
I guess so. Yeah. I think in this matchup you don't care as much about Axe Grinder. Like, we want to go face as fast as possible.
Oh, Raph
where's
coming
Raph?
down. He has a
We have-
Horsemaster line to.
Yeah,
To go
that's
for the 1-1.
very cool because we get an aggressive mountain as well in there.
Yeah.
And Horsemaster can go on the mountain we built. Yeah. And lock in that land now before it's gone. Yeah, the brigand placement's unfortunate. We could have got that guy stepping up, I think. That's okay. We had a 4/3 combat creature at face now. And another one coming.
Yeah. So this should be pretty favored towards home plate right now.
Yeah, it's a really nice position. Biomancer here? Wait, are we pre-auroring?
Stoned myself.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it looks like pre-aurora. But that just gets cleared. I don't know why you would want to do that.
Pre-aurora is crazy. I don't like that.
Oh, that gets cleared, and then he comes out with a 6/6 Herald anyway.
Yeah, now that we found command, I mean, now we have Wrath, we just double trade our creatures and we hit face with the 4/3 and dump another 4/3, I believe. We will lose the 4/3. Oh, I would have liked to maybe build a mountain almost.
Yeah.
So if we had
'Cause then
built
that
a
would
mountain...
kind of secure.
Yeah,
the
build a
defense.
mountain at face, and then we can dump a 5/5 Herald, which can't be dealt with the 4 power stats that he's got. Oh, what? Oh, we're doing it like this. Okay. Okay, didn't want creation to be an answer. I see. And we'd remove the collector. Yeah, fair enough. That was fine. But yeah, I liked building mountain center and dumping the 5/5 there. Oh, actually, it would be a 6/6, like, apparently. Yeah, I guess a 6/6.
Yeah, because of the 1/1 recurring that you already
Right.
traded before. Oh, Leia is a fairly decent answer to this, though. Let's put him down on 6 health. So he
Yeah,
has to be
double
careful
flame
still,
burst
but-
range. I don't think
Yeah.
Cult has healing in this deck. No, he definitely
Apart
doesn't.
from the statue.
Yeah, I guess there's a statue. It might be worth commanding the statue.
Oh.
Just so
And- oh,
you're
yeah.
in double flame burst
Oh yeah,
range still.
definitely, because it's standing on the aggressive mountain as well, so we need that space for sure.
Yeah. We'll see
Oh,
what
he's got
his next draw
Carassius.
is.
He's got Carassius now, so does he?
Yeah,
Play? I
getting
think he
those-
plays Carassius.
He might go for Octopus. No, he's going Carassius. Okay. Yeah, it sets up a double collector, which is nice. I like boss +1 command the structure.
I think you should +1 command because you want to keep that flame burst range as well.
Wait, he should
right?
have. Well, if that was the plan, he should have +1 commanded first and then played the boss. I liked
Doesn't
commanding
command.
structure.
Yeah.
Like, normally that's a terrible move. You're just throwing 2 Faeria into nothing. But 6 HP is a really important threshold that I think home plate can easily top deck double flame burst. He hasn't played a single one yet
Yeah.
this game.
Exactly, I agree.
And now, like, he's got a nice sturdy 6/8, but Majinata is an option here. Imagine he has double failed into Maj, you lose the game on the spot here. Because now that Healy structure is going to heal a lot more than one. He doesn't have that. What does he have? He's got a Humbling Vision. Creation doesn't do much.
I mean, Humbling Vision Illusionist?
Okay, I guess he's +1ing. I'm happy that we dealt with the structure now, so it's dealt with. We don't have to worry about the healing getting out of control.
Honestly, another boss would be fine, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Boss is solid. You can't manage the Crassius right now. More face damage is good. That's just a free flame burst. We have Creation and Crassius. It is kind of tricky for Kilt. Like, you're under pressure with the life total now. Like, Crassius might not be a great win condition. Samaj.
I mean, it's also unfortunate that his other Crassius on the left here is a bit too far away. So he can't really... It's not really beneficial for him to... Oh.
He could have teleported the left one if he really wanted to.
Yeah.
Or he could have charged it. But he wants to keep it safe. Yeah, Horsemaster's game winning. We have Shaker in hand. Oh, we can play Shaker. And we have the Faeria for it. So GG.
Yeah. So it's GG, yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, well, winning the favorite match, that's good. We like to win the favorite matches.
Yes. Ideally, yes. I want to see what Kilt has as an answer. I mean, he could play his own red mid-range. But this green-yellow this looks like a sort of tempo-y deck.
Yeah, I think you would go with the green-yellow. Oh, really? Really? Because the green-yellow surely has, like, Verdurin Force in it and stuff. Like, really good stat lines to fight reds.
Yeah,
you go with red.
A little bit of hill, possibly. But, I guess
I'm
in a tempo
curious.
deck, not really. Did you see the green-yellow deck come out yet?
We haven't seen it. Did it get banned? We didn't see it. And I think Kilt's, like, swept, right? I don't think he got banned, but we just didn't get to see it yet. I'm assuming his tempo, though. With that cover, it's got to be green-yellow tempo with, like, Verdurin Force and the Explorers and Training and Fanatic.
And
Which would be a
Swordfish as
solid
well.
pick into this. So I'm really curious by the decision he went with to go with red.
I think it's because he seems like he's running always mechs.
It's mechs
That's
and
why.
combat, kind of hybrid.
Okay, I think mechs kind of wins this out because if you're even like slightly swarming with 3 creatures, the detonate can be huge.
Yeah, he's a little bit greedier a red list with the 5 mountains, and that will, on average, maybe do better. But I would think the green is like a free win, and then you've got the yellow to fight next. Red seems like the one you want to use to fight that one with, but maybe it's just more comfortable piloting this list.
So home played on the same side as Kilt. I think it's going to be slightly unfavorable for him, especially since he's able to get the Herald out first.
Well,
Yeah,
it
so-
depends, because Kilt has more land-heavy cards in his deck, meaning Homeplay will have more early-game tools to deal with the contest. So it might be okay.
Yeah, as we see with this this Axe Grinder being able to be played.
The double neutral, I didn't quite understand, but it does line up Horsemaster. Like, if you're definitely planning to Horsemaster that direction, then you can place your mountain somewhere else, and maybe that extends your copter range. The one thing I didn't like about it is it opens up like an axe grinder aggressive spot. Which, you're not going to play Axe Grinder, but maybe you just play something else aggressive, and you've locked in the Axe Grinder spot.
He has the option to Horsemaster now and clear the Herald. But it does leave this...
Yeah. I want a Ground Shaker Horsemaster, but we don't have enough for it, so I might consider being passive. Or we could just dump something like Herald to kind of defend that well with, maybe.
Oh, I think he's slightly forced to Horsemaster here now that he's made that land.
Okay,
And
so
does
we'll
he
throw in
play the
Horsemaster.
Herald?
I kind of like not... Well, you're weak to Flame Burst. Not playing it means you have access to Shaker plus another removal tool, which is very cool. But this is weak to Flame Burst. He doesn't have Flame Burst, thankfully. Oh, that's a 3/4. Right. Copter Wrath, I think, is the play then, in that case.
Yeah, it gives him... Oh, but he needs to make a...
Yeah, this is fine, because we remove the combat hits. We maintain our collectors, absolutely fine.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice that if he could have played the Copter a bit more aggressively. Unfortunately, he had the neutrals, so he couldn't really do that. Decides to make more neutrals, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
I don't... okay, it's interesting. Kilt has a lot of Faeria, so he could swing back pretty hard, and then maybe he invests too hard in right side, and home plate manages to develop an aggressive creature left side. That could be a plan, but investing the neutrals now is pretty bold.
It's pretty obvious of what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Kelt can really do much about it. He's got to focus on these two creatures that are left on board. He doesn't have anything to play, to be honest. Like, he's got... I guess we have a draw still.
The best thing he could probably do is maybe make the 5th mountain and Baldurian close to his face.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks like that is what we're doing. Oh. Oh, we're gonna go back!
Okay.
Oh! Okay. I like it. We use that double neutral investment against home plate, because... Oh man. Well, I guess home plate can just fill it that neutral in with him.
Yeah, I mean he's forced to mountain. I think he wanted to mountain one to the left, but now he has he has to mountain center. Which is not as good.
It's not as good. I think we can Shaker on that space, pop the shield, and then we've got a 5/6 contesting that. And then we are contesting the Shaker with a Wrath next turn.
Yeah, I think that's the play.
And I think we have to. We kind of are forced into it now that we did the neutrals. Like, pre-invest... Oh. Wait, we are not carrying?
He's gonna Wrath it. Oh, but then he's open for the Corrupt now, so...
Oh my god, yeah, we're just not caring about the Corrupt. Hammer me, he says. Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah, we're gonna see the hammer come out.
This guy is brave. I mean, Kilt's got nothing else. Like, literally nothing else to play. Home plate gets to double collect. So all that happened, and home plate took 5 damage on his Shaker, but he lost nothing from it, so...
Yeah.
I guess he came ahead somehow?
Yeah, I think the hammer... At the moment, he's not too worried about it since he's still got 23 cards, so it's quite unlikely he's going to keep drawing it. Yeah. As the game goes on, though, he's going to have to be very careful. Oh my god, the grappling hook is kind of crazy here.
Yeah, there's a hook. Maybe that play was okay, honestly. Like, he had a double collecting shaker, and we dealt with it. So maybe it was okay. The hook sucks here. I mean,
Yeah.
we kind of get trampled by that. Options. We still have that aggressive potential, but we can also go defensive. Play Seifer between wells, or go Seifer aggressive. Okay, so 3 turns, 3-turn clock with Seifer.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Never mind.
Yeah, okay. We poked out a little bit too hard, I think, as home plate. We are extending very far when I don't think we were pressured to.
Okay, yeah, and he's not really getting the answers that he needs. No flame burst. The Brigand is looking a bit too sad here. If we play it.
We can play it into the structure.
I guess, yeah, I guess if he wants to commit more onto the left side now, he should. He can play it into the structure and, okay, he decides to move away.
We're gonna protect.
I guess he wants to do that since he knows he's got the destructive volley to deal with the layer afterwards. Well,
Yeah,
during going into double collection, it seems like he doesn't really want to aggro face right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the hammer, so Kilt wins the late game, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Here is a pretty decent setup of Herald at face. We have to build yet another mountain, but that's okay.
Yeah, I think we want to do that anyway. Herald a mountain, and then could be out racing him.
Yeah, it's a really solid setup, and Kilt doesn't have answers. We can see his hand. Double detonates. A lot of players have been playing like backwards there. Is that even worth it?
Yeah, because he has to play another land there. I mean, he's not really too reliant on the fairy. He's only got 1 card in hand.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think in this situation it would be better to be aggressive because your opponent can body block you here. If you... Well, I guess you can body block anyway on the center mountain. It doesn't matter. I don't know.
Well, he can body block with the Rakoa Copter.
Could do that. Yeah, you're getting whacked in the face for 9 there, sir.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate these detonators aren't really doing anything for him right now. He needs to find these carriers.
Yeah. And he needs the Faeria to support that. Like, carrier plus detonate is 7. So if you spend all your Faeria here, I guess you're not going to spend all your Faeria here. You have 7 available next turn.
But even carrier plus detonate in the right place clears the Herald, so... Luckily, he has the Bodarin doing the double collection for him, so he's not going to be... he should be okay with in terms of Faeria. Herald is also hitting face, so... He should be able to... if he finds like some sort of underground boss or something, or Brigand, should be able to defend okay, but now that he's given home plate the chance to just go to his face, is going to be very tough now.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty guaranteed lethal. There's the carrier. A little bit late. So, and Curio brings up a good point. Command only does 3 damage to buildings.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Lizard mentioned that as well in my chat. He said, 2 seasonal cop players not realizing command is 3 damage to structures.
Neither of us have played in a seasonal cup in a while.
Oh, yeah. I don't read anymore. I just play the cards and then hope for the best.
Yeah, this is a luck-based game, right?
Exactly.
There's no skill
Okay, so we have the
involved.
clear. Oh, but I don't know why he. I guess he couldn't have cleared. He couldn't have cleared the Herald.
Yeah, I didn't have the land space for it.
Yeah. So it's pretty unfortunate.
But, I mean, surely he has it next turn. I don't think Kilt can find a lethal in any way. He's got him down to, with that one flame burst, 7? And with a +1 and second flame burst, 10. He's got damage. So just not quite enough. Yeah, I forgot Laya is like the ultimate anti-Emperor's Command card.
Yeah.
Double detonates. Does that do anything? No. I mean, we've got a 5/4 axe grinder.
He could detonate. Yeah, the axe grinder is kind of the problem here. He's gonna have to draw. GG.
Won't do it. So the aggro line worked for home plate. I was a little bit scared, but it worked out. And unfortunately for Celt, the counter listy pack did not work. He's gonna have to counterbank with green.
Well, at least we get to see this deck now. I'm quite interested to see it.
Yeah, we get to see what it's about. Home plate. Okay, and he's gonna sweep with this guy. We have one dual-colored card in here, actually. 22... One dual-colored card. Is that the Swordfish? A 1 of Swordfish. So playing tempo, and then 1 Swordfish. I think that makes sense. Wild Avenger? Oh no, what is that? Wait, why did we... How could we pick mono red to fight this? Oh, it's Husk. Oh, okay.
Husk with
Weeping Idol.
The Explorer kind of put me off. It kind of threw me off there.
Yeah, I could have sworn that was going to be tempo. Not expecting a Husk list. So that's interesting.
I mean, it could still be kind of mid-rangey. The demon and the... Well, I mean the Avenger not really, but the demon kind of allows it to. If he's going to play it now, he's probably expecting a Kaleem's training at some point.
Well, I think he's trying to proc his Wild Avenger.
Yeah, it could be that as well.
Oof, we go in passive.
So he must be... I mean, he had a neutral, right? It must be the Radiance.
Yeah, that must be Radiance. He still has one dual-colored card. I guess that still could be Swordfish. A 1 of Soul Eater.
Could be. I mean, no, I don't know. Not really sure.
1 of Crassius.
I mean, the Swordfish here is quite nice because it's flying and allows him to kind of hold the line a little bit as well.
Yeah.
Maybe like kind of like the extra Wild Avenger that he needs.
He could be playing Nats, and it could be a 1 of Spearhead Spice.
Oh. That is a nice card.
Yeah, I doubt he's running Nats with Shade and Demon.
Yeah, I mean, with that, it's going to be a bit too much. It's already quite risky now with against the red since he's going to be running Flame Burst. Radiant's coming up very early.
Yeah, so maybe a cool draw. Oh my god. Dumping Avenger here so soon is something. That's gonna get flame bursted. Double Husk is
Wonder
great.
why he wanted to do that though. He did. It felt like he didn't need to do that at the moment.
I don't think he need. I guess he wanted to play the Double Husk, and for that he had to step up his demon, and for that he wanted to protect his demon. Otherwise he loses a collector. So I guess so.
Okay.
Well, we found a second one anyways.
But yeah, home plate getting actually really pressured right now. He kind of has to flame burst this this Avenger.
Yeah, otherwise that's just gonna keep scaling. He has to deal with it. Kelt's got the engine going now, though. Double Husk plus Weeping Idol plus another Avenger in hand. He's just
Yeah.
got all the resources. Home plate could consider dropping below Husk threshold. We have to play 3. No, we have to play 2 cards plus the Explorer. So that's pretty easy to do. Okay, we're finding a
Okay.
different solution, perhaps.
Going for the Recurocopter. I mean, it would be nice if it could kill structures, but unfortunately, it can't. So we're gonna have to just deal with the 2 creatures here this way. Allows him to play very aggressive though. He's gonna put an Explorer as well, center.
Gonna get shot down by that second Avenger, unfortunately.
Yeah, but that means he has to play a second Avenger.
That was really expensive, though. We used a Compter and a Volley, essentially, to kill the Shaitan Demon. I don't know how I felt about that line. We probably could have just done something different, like play Herald or something.
I mean, the demon is quite important to kill because it does buff the Avenger. So it's a way of stopping the scaling as well. So like if he's playing the second Avenger now, if he manages to clear it, which he could quite easily, depending on the cards that he gets. It kind of puts him in a difficult position, Kilt, because then he won't have another Avenger to defend face.
It gives him Faeria. Like, the second Avenger I probably wouldn't play around, which home plate didn't, and got punished for it. We had the other aggressive... It's like similar to last game, we got an aggressive line over on left. But this time didn't get the investment. But yeah, boss on left seems good.
Yeah, gets rid of this Weeping Idol. Can collect as well. And we see the Savannah Explorer coming out. 4-6, very nice stat line actually against the red.
Yeah, that's a good stat line. Yeah, where to go? I think Herald just backwards. On the back right, well, you have Horsemaster that can fly up and do something.
Yeah, I like
we
that
want-
as well.
Yeah, we want collections. Draw I like. Get more hand resources. Start collecting Faeria with Herald. We need at least to Seifer's Wrath the Avenger next turn, if that's gonna trade. Oh. Well, command. Maybe that changes what Kilt does. He might go back collect with Avenger. Ooh, and buff the Avenger. Command the
Wow.
boss. Okay, we're gonna do that.
Okay. Well, that leaves his right side quite open. I mean, he's gonna play another Explorer onto the right, I hope.
Yeah. Well, you could play Altar of Souls, Weeping Idol, and Explorer and afford all of that.
Hmm.
Which I think makes sense. You want to get Altar of Souls going. Just depends where you want to place the structures. I think altar on left is fine. Oh, we don't go for it.
Okay.
I wonder why, though. Like, building up those slaughtering shadows now, even if you're not going to play them, is pretty solid.
I think he was just kind of too scared of losing all of that summoning space.
But, like, so are you never playing altar then?
But I mean, yeah, he has to play Altar. He had to play. If he's gonna play Weeping Idol now, he had to play Altar.
Yeah, like, surely that forest spot's not being used for anything. You could have just put the altar. Maybe you just didn't realize the trigger.
Yeah,
the order
he
there.
didn't. He didn't calculate it.
Yeah. That's probably true. We're in the finals now. Maybe he's a bit fatigued.
Okay, free Seifer's Wrath. Not really many options.
We could take out one guy. Draw? No. Oh, we want to... Oh. Okay, we're actually going to take that guy out, get a double collector set up.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Sure. Yeah, the nice part about this is there's no desert space open for altar. For slaughtering shadows to come down on right side.
Yeah.
Third explorer, okay.
I mean, you gotta put the altar down now.
Yeah, surely.
Make a desert somewhere.
Okay, yeah, I think we just miscalculated last turn is probably what it was.
Okay.
Probably don't need to play this guy yet.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking it's not. I think it's probably better to save it for the aggressive plays and play like multiple down at the same time. Although that does kind of play too much into the ground shaker.
We could play Herald on the mountain adjacent to the Explorer.
Yeah, on the right side, right? I mean, it means that
E4.
he's gonna lose his idol. Okay, decides to get rid of it anyway.
Yeah, like with the 5/5, I guess the collection spot is good. Like we lose all of our collection. Yeah. All right. Down to one card, so Merchant can't put us over threshold. That's good. Ooh.
Oh wow, Firestorm. Well, actually,
Yeah.
quite a lot of good cards here.
Yeah, I like taking Firestorm. Don't want to give that to your opponent, probably.
Yeah,
But
I
then
think
your
he's
opponent
forced to
gets
take
Spectre.
Firestorm. Spectre would be usually nice, but he's not really. He's not over the threshold anyway, so it's kind of fine to give him that.
Yeah, Spectre is pretty expensive. And, like, you can always dip below threshold if you're really that worried. I don't think home play will ever play this, even. Unless he's got nothing else to play. Wait, what? Why did we pre-command?
That's still
2-4.
traits. I guess he didn't want it to stay alive for another combat, but then he could just
You could just
use
play
it
it
after
next
the
turn,
fact.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Well, that's awkward.
Okay. I mean, Kill looks like he's in a really good position right now, so I think anything is okay. Maybe probably not play the second Slaughtering Shadow though.
Yeah, we don't need to play into Shaker. We can put a Shadow into our hands. Build up to Radiance. Oh no, we healed. Bye, Radiance. I think Homeplate's out now is just face lethal, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, he did. I think he used one Flame Burst. So he's gonna
Yeah,
have
I
to
think
like,
so.
he's gonna have to save up. He's gonna have to try and find a lot in his hand.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of tight. Might have to Phantasm this Radiance that comes down. Homeplate's 2 games up, so he can afford to lose this one. Okay, Radiance comes down now. But did Kilt forget about the Phantasm? Because if he flies all the way over there, he's like gonna drown.
Oh yeah, true. Oh wow.
You can save it with a double neutral, I guess.
Yeah, and Homeplate can play next turn, so
We have to build the land. We can use it. Oh. What? Why would we do that?
okay. I mean,
I wanted to build the mountain on A, B, C, D, E2, and then protect our ground shaker.
yeah, you could also play it on D2 and stop the double neutral, saving the creature as well.
Yeah, if you wanted to contest it, maybe. Ooh,
Oh, that's huge.
brutal. But yeah, I really didn't like just throwing that guy into the other guy when
He didn't.
can't
Yeah,
hit
I mean, he
face
didn't
anyways.
have to. Yeah, he didn't have to trade. I mean, that's usually what the card is for. But he didn't have to do it in that situation.
Yeah, he was in a unique spot where he was like he had to save it with double neutrals in a going backwards away from face. But yeah, it was pretty tough. And now Kilt's just fast playing to gain back some time bank. He's below home plate, and we are definitely going to a game 5.
Yeah, so he's gonna need that time. Oh, home plate with the answer though.
Yeah, I think home plate sees this too. He's like fast playing too. I mean, at 13 minutes, pretty substantial time to win your game.
Oh, but Kill has the answer
So
this turn.
Yeah, found the lethal.
Okay.
All right,
So on to a game 5.
final game of the finals. Of the final seasonal cup of the year. Of the... Yeah, this is
last year.
this is for 2024.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Rush. I think Kilt will be pretty heavily favored here with Avengers. Well, it depends. It's juicy Nightmare target. But the structures should do a lot of free blocking.
Yeah, and he's got the Altar of Souls out pretty early.
Yeah, Firestorm again.
Wow. I mean, Firestorm is huge, I think, for Kilt.
Yeah, it's a nice card to hang on to. All three good every time. I mean, so when you're taking merchant picks, the best one is the one you don't want your opponent to have. You want to give your opponent junk.
Yeah.
And Tide Lord and Monstrosity are junk. So it really doesn't matter. Actually, I don't think either of these cards would be good anyways into Rush, to be honest. Monstrosity, not very good. Tide Lord's just... I guess you can play Tide Lords.
Yeah, it's a bit too specific. Like you don't really want to play it unless you have your own Tritons anyway, so...
The 5/5 jump for 5 can be nice. The 4 lands is expensive. I guess Kilt is building 4 lands anyways. We're gonna kill the structure. We're gonna kill the creature.
Kill the collector, I think.
Kill the collector makes more sense. Oh, we can't pray.
Oh, we don't have free lands. I guess we just...
I like Wrangler. We're gonna get Firestormed though.
I think... I don't think he has to play anything. He could either Soul Drain and then pass.
You don't like Wrangler just for more face
I don't think
damage?
Wrangler is... I think he wants to draw a bit more.
I want to win the game now. Unfortunately, it's going to get Firestormed, but... I don't know, that was my thought, is I want to win as soon as possible before Avengers and stuff come down. Drawing... We've got 2 prayers in hand. I think we should be okay on drawing. But I don't play Rush, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean... Getting the Colossus out is pretty... I think is more impactful than like just going for face if he has answers for it for these 2 cards. I mean, even if he doesn't have Firestorm, like 2 Soul Drains would put you pretty far behind.
Firestorm's so nasty.
Yeah, and he gets the 6/1 out, the Slaughtering Shadow. Okay, Mistral Guy coming out a little bit too late. He would have liked that a bit earlier.
Yeah, the Slaughtering Shadow's gonna get in the way. I guess it's game over. Firestorm was just won the game on the spot.
I mean, it depends because he doesn't really have much movement. He can't.
Well, he can just keep dumping shadows to fight these guys.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really tough. And he's gaining Faeria every time he gets hit in the face. And home plates desperately wants to hit him in the face for prey.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's ideally he would want to hit the idol here, but he also the prayer is so good.
Ooh, yeah, I wonder if next turn he goes back, steps back with Mistral Guide collects +1's monstrosities, and then sets up a monstrosity combo lethal. That's actually an out.
Yeah, and just have like the monstrosity like kind of floating around until it's the right time.
Yeah, because home plate should have adequate removal. Maybe he doesn't have many mobility tricks though. So that might make it tough. But I think it's your one out you have. It's really hard because your opponent's going to be able to infinitely swarm. It's going to be hard to break through that, even with Monstrosity. And then they can play Wild Avenger. Well... Oh, Colossus. Oh, that's what you're saying. I wasn't expecting Colossus.
I mean, the Colossus isn't great, so great right now, but if he had the right events, it could have been out by now.
Yeah, these prayers are looking kind of dead, unfortunately. Oh, we draw!
Oh, lucky mug. I think, yeah, I mean, I think the mistake was just playing the monk too early.
Playing
Of
monk
course,
too
now
early.
he kind of got a lucky monk here, so it's not too big of a deal.
Soldier in the 6-1, I guess. Just to attempt to keep
Yeah.
our creatures alive, but it fails miserably because of Avenger.
The Mistral Guide is going to be taken by the layer now, and the statue is going to be placed on that desert, which is going to be kind of huge for Kilt.
Yeah, I guess he doesn't even need Avenger here.
Yeah. It's just going to kind of suffocate home plate a bit too much.
Well, there's an option. You could still collect and +1 Avenger if you think it's better value than the structure. Okay.
Yeah, but trading here now kind of gives you one less land for your creatures.
Oh, wow.
So it gives you a little bit less space. Oh my god. Okay, Emperor's Command coming out.
Alright, I thought with the collection it was going to be Avenger, but I guess not. He might be... I was going to say he was fearful of Nightmare, but Homeplate doesn't have Faeria.
I mean, Demon can't really be played at the moment unless he has the idol.
Demon will deal a lot of damage to face. Gonna play it though.
Okay, that's brave. I guess he's hoping for Radiance to come out soon. But it's not like he's running Smile or anything, so it's kind of risky.
Well, he's only taking 1 face ping per turn because of Husk. So it's
Right.
not really that bad, I guess. Nightmare spotted.
I think you have to hold.
We need
Yeah, I think you
Faeria
have
for
to hold it.
Colossus, but we also need some sort of answer to deal with Demon. Oh, sorry, he's netting 0 because the Shimmering Statue heals too.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Okay. That's good for him, I guess.
I guess it's not over yet. I mean, I expected the Avenger to come down sooner, but
I think he wants to hold it. He wants to hold it as a last, like the final thing he puts down.
it is very expensive.
Like he really doesn't want it to get cleared, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it's gonna get last nightmare eventually, so maybe you want to get like max value out of it, because if you kind of hold it and wait later on, it's more likely to get last nightmared, and so it won't
Yeah.
have as much value.
Colossus is huge here now, though, because I don't think Kilt will be able to deal with it. Oh my god. Wait, we're not even putting the shadow down? Just wide open, hit me.
Wait, he's got no space for his slaughtering shadows now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He played the Husk on the Shadowland.
Well,
So
either
he's-
he played it on the Shadowland or he played it on the Wild Avenger land, right? So
Yeah, and then Homeplate's dashing onto the forest, meaning Avenger cannot be played this turn, which is so pivotal. That's
Yeah.
such a huge play.
yeah.
Looks at
That's
the
crazy.
threshold and sees he cannot play Wild Avenger. All your lands are gone. Well, he can play a Shadow and then Guidance it next turn.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you're home plate and you see that come down, I might even just value trade the Shadow and then dump another Colossus. Oh, you can't afford it. Right, I guess we'd have to hit face and dump another Colossus.
Yeah, but
And dash onto the forest once again.
no, he could because I mean he could actually just hit face and prayer and then nightmare it.
Oh yeah, I could just Nightmare, that's true. Oh. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so the My Merchant comes out. Feral Kadama is not what he wants, right?
I don't think he wants any.
Oh, actually, no. It's actually, I mean, if he manages to get to home
Yeah,
place face, it's okay.
It's like a fine pick, but it probably won't be relevant.
And it means that he can't play Wild Avenger either. So home plate is just going to be able to hit face.
Yeah, and dumping the second Colossus is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that worked out so incredibly well. I don't know if Merchant was the play. I think that was a mistake. I probably would have gone for Shadow. Well, it's not... It's kind of vulnerable.
I mean, actually... Did he have to play the other Colossus? Did he have to actually play the other Colossus? Because he doesn't have Faeria to Nightmare now.
Yeah. Maybe there was an option to hold. It's tough, because Kilt could also have Nightmare, right? Maybe, although I doubt he'd run Nightmare in a list like this. It's pretty reactive.
Yeah.
Because of Shadows, and Shadows are kind of your nightmares, so... Yeah, I might have thought about that, and decided, yeah, I want to save this Nightmare for that. It's pretty unlikely that he had an answer to 4 HP. So you could be right. Maybe it was too hasty to play the second Colossus. Oh wow.
Okay, well he gets the Emperor command, so he can clear that without having to lose too much health.
Yeah, he keeps his guys on 4 HP. That's good.
So Kill now probably looking for a guidance on the Merchant to clear one, and then I don't know. Actually, it could have been another Wild Avenger as well.
Yeah. Could have been another Wild Avenger. God, what do you play here? Do you just save for Radiance?
I think he just plays the Slaughtering Shadow because I think Radiance will come out next turn if home plate hits face.
I don't know, actually. He's at 13 HP now. Like, he's healing so much.
Yeah, actually, yeah, true.
Flash Salmon's amazing in this, oh my god.
Well, yeah, actually, it would clear these shadows pretty easily. I think that's what
This
he
is an
wants to do.
intense game. Way more intense than I thought it would be.
I think he wanted to clear with the Flash Salmons.
Yeah, Flash Salmons are great for clearing. Then what? Mistral Guide, apparently. I guess you can't really put anything down if you want to step onto that desert, because the taunt structure is blocking your other desert pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't. Right, he has to build the land for Flash Salmon. That's true. Because the taunt would stop the Flash Salmon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay, so you kind of have to do Mistral Guide. I mean, you could have done Demon, but Mistral Guide makes sense. It's a collector, and we can then shoot creatures off closer to face.
He needs to start clearing these structures as well, so the Mistral Guide is going to be able to do that for him.
Yeah. Oh my god. Wait.
Oh.
Oh, we're...
Is it time? No. Yes, it's time.
It's so close too. He's at 11. That's crazy. And he has a guidance in hand. Wait. Okay, it is Soul
Oh, he is
Eater!
already Soul Eater. Wow, okay. Incredible.
How's he... Okay. So he has to face block, or he's dead, right? I don't think he can Nightmare.
He has to block with the demon.
Yeah. That's all he has. Huh. Demon would do it. Kelt doesn't have any answers for that. So, yeah. This is tough. And then I think Mistral Guide has to double collect. Possibly Colossus has to come over as a collector. I'm not sure. Like, do you have enough Faeria to double body block next turn? The Radiance? Because you have to. Or I guess you can Nightmare. Yeah, you just need enough Faeria for Nightmare.
Yeah. Okay, he decides to clear the Altar of Souls
I don't think
instead
that
of
was...
the Husk. Well, I mean, in this case, this is set up for lethal.
We throw a Flash Summon in here. He's on 7. He heals 2.
3.
Oh, 3?
From from the shimmering statue.
Yeah, so he's at 10. You have lethal if there's no healing, but you're like if he has healing
and command.
Yeah, if he has healing, you lose, right? Like, why did the Radiance not move? Oh, he's double healing?
He forgot.
No! Why did Radiance not move? Wait, he would have won if he moved the Radiance, right?
I think he still wins because home play doesn't have anything.
Oh, he doesn't. No, he does. He can step back, collect +1.
Oh yeah, and then a King's Guard.
Man, that was so risky by home plate though. He should have just double collected with Mistral Guides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Kilt did have this forest built already, right? He could have sent the Radiance to face. Oh my god.
Oh! Destructive Volley. Home play really liking this card. Pulling it out for him as well.
Yeah. Insane. Oh my god.
But
the volley pickup was just kind of rubbing dirt in the wound. I guess in that case it didn't matter that he didn't step.
Yeah, but it's still what you do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean the Soul comes out, but he does have the last nightmare for it, so it's
he's got 2 nightmares, so he's fine.
Yeah, as long as the Mistral guy steps into collection this time.
Yeah. Well, I think he can probably step up aggressively now. No, because then he's gonna get taunted, maybe? He is stepping. Is there a way? No, he can get taunted by, Avenger. He just plays another forest, and he can't afford Nightmare.
Well, he doesn't have the Faeria. He's only got 3 Faeria killed, so...
Oh, sorry.
It should be good.
Enough, I see. Okay, fair enough. We found it. That was intense.
Ooh, what a game. What a final game.
Damn. Okay. GG. To home plate. Congrats to home plate for winning that. I think Kilt... Did Kilt throw? He shouldn't have moved the Radiance, yeah. But he found a volley anyway, so it didn't end up mattering.
I think...
But there was some decisions that were questionable.
There were some other decisions, like placing the lands. Yeah,
the structure on the lands.
Yeah, the structures. Very, like, small kind of things that could have helped him win. But honestly, it was still pretty good effort from both players.
Yeah, it was an exciting finals. I'm glad to have that be my first tournament back in the new year. It's 2025 now, Jesus.
Yeah, it's creeping up on us.
Yeah, it's crept. It's here. All right, well, thanks OJ for joining me on the casting. That was fun.
Thank you very much for having me.
yeah, I hope to see you.
I
and
mean,
everyone else at the
hopefully I
next
might
one.
see you in another open, depending on if I get my job or not. If I do, then probably
Oh.
not. But
Well,
yeah,
I hope you do get your job. I'm not
if
gonna
I do
hope
get
that you
my
can
job, then I
join
won't
us
see
then.
you. I probably won't see you again.
Sad.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck on that.
But
And
yeah,
if,
thank you very much.
yeah, and if you guys want to join in on the next Open, the next tournament will be an Open. Join the official Faeria Discord. That will be announced there. It's not announced yet, so we'll have to stay posted on the date for that. All right.
Cool.
See you guys in the next one
yeah.
then.
See you later.
Bye-bye.